Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin episode 150. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and better half, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is DCA Does It Better.
They can come closer than close.
Original, they never will be.
We're bumping from coast to coast.
We're just trying to make you see.
Nobody does it better.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday from the Trammin studio. We are your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
What's up, man?
Welcome back to the studio loft.
Thank you. I was a little preoccupied right now playing some Marvel Snap. Battle Mode just came out. But on this week in What's Up, Rain, I wanted to talk about something specific.
Yes.
I wrote it down.
You did.
I wrote it down.
I saw it.
Okay, this morning, I go to my normal Starbucks run, right? Start drinking my Starbucks, and all of a sudden I look down and there's coffee all over me.
Okay.
These lids don't stay on, man.
The ice lids.
What do you mean iced?
These.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Well, those lids just
They
don't
fall off.
Yeah. You literally go like
You
this.
pick it up. Boom.
Yep. I don't
Sometimes they're fine, but a lot of times they're not.
A year ago, this was never a problem.
No.
They're doing something with these lids. I saw an article out from LA Times about it. I didn't read the article, but I'm trying to find this article again. If you have the article, send it to me, please.
You know what I think they should do? Like fills. Let's go paper cups.
Really? That's interesting.
I like them. I like those lids.
Yeah.
Because the ice doesn't really block them because it's so small.
Mm-hmm.
And even like a blue bottle, because it's all cardboard. And I know it's like a bio lid, which, you know, that's not fully. But dude, like Starbucks is just straight up plastic. Yeah. And they're like, oh, our straws aren't, but the whole damn cup is.
Yeah. Do you remember the other like sipping lids? The one with that big hole?
Those are cold foam lids.
Only for cold foam?
Yes. So they will actually, they still give them.
They still give them?
They don't always have them, but like you get that pumpkin cold foam, you'll get that lid. It's to sip the foam. Even though I mix the foam because it doesn't taste good without the foam.
Yeah. I was just upset, man. Like, come on.
Spilling all over yourself.
Yeah. And I had to like pat it off. I mean, I think it came out, but I'm wearing dark colors. Dude, if I was wearing white, that's it.
Is this your uniform now?
Dude, this is my life. This is everything that I love. This is S tier level of clothes now.
You've become a crew neck sweater man.
Yes, I have, because of the sweater that you got me.
No, but like it's just gonna get worse.
It is,
because you're gonna be like, okay, I want one that's not blue. Oh, no, that one's got Mickey on it. You know, you're gonna be at Disneyland. Like, oh, crew neck. Maybe that's for me now. I think what happens when like button up season comes back around? Are you gonna abandon them like I did?
That's a good question.
Because, dude, I'm living that t-shirt life. I know you don't live the t-shirt life, but I'm living the comfortable life. And it's just like,
I'm more comfortable in a button up and a t-shirt than just a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm more comfortable in a hoodie, and we all are, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of, Kimmy got me this from a
really nice
thrift store. $2.
Wow.
Paradise Pier from original DCA. Can you see the tag? It's got the.
I see the wash.
Hold on. It's got the old California Adventure logo.
Oh yeah.
It's I can feel it. It's an embroidered tag. Yeah. It says Disney California Adventure. No, Disney's California Adventure, because it used to be possessive on the sleeve. Yeah, nice Paradise Pier.
Dude, that's very nice.
What's this called? A quarter zip?
I have no idea. Whatever it is, it's cool.
Or third zip. I don't know, with the collar. A little big on me. She might steal it, but I mean, it is hers. She bought it for me. But thank you. It fits perfectly for this episode. So, Rain, let's better ourselves with
mousekeeping. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast, where Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. To catch up on jokes, references, context, and backstory, check out our lore page on Trammin.com/lore. For our recommendations for Disneyland, DCA, and more, check out Trammin.com/Rex. For artwork to make your own Trammin merch, visit Trammin.com/art. And that is for your personal use only. Thank you for changing that. If you enjoyed the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, my favorite, YouTubes. For a visual guide of the show, follow Trammin Podcast on Instagram. And write into the show. And to write into the show, head to Trammin.com/ask. If you use Discord and would like access to our server, let us know. And you can find all the zincs and lore on Trammin.com.
Yes, you can. So, for the first time in a long time,
Kev's Concoctions with Kirk and Rain.
So, my brother Kev likes to concoct things. And I told him, hey, Rain's coming back to the studio for Trammin 150.
Nice.
I'm going to need a concoction because...
Your mom wants it back.
Yeah, my mom is Kev's mom. She was like, where's Kev's Concoctions?
Yeah.
And he came through. But we do have an interesting thing going on this week. What do you notice about this beer?
It smells great. Number one.
It does smell great. But what do you notice visually about this beer?
The color's darker than normally? No?
I mean, that's fine, but keep going.
There's not a lot of carbonation?
There is zero carbonation.
Okay.
So, I stopped by Kev's house yesterday, and he's like, oh, when are you guys recording? I'm like, tomorrow. He goes, well, I bottled these today. And he wrote us a note. So before we taste, and you know what? We'll drink it first, and then we'll go. So, to 150 episodes
150, man.
of Trammin.
That's insane. Cheers.
That's funky. But it's not beer yet.
So this is how beer tastes before it properly ferments?
Well, here's where we'll get into it. What you're drinking today is a grape ale. I decided to commit a cardinal sin and mixed grape juice and malt together to brew this grape beer. I actually bottled this yesterday, so it has not accumulated enough carbonation in the bottle to be sufficiently effervescent.
Effervescent? Wow. Okay.
But now, you get the opportunity to be part of a fermentation science experiment. Today, as expected, the beer will be rather flat and lack fizziness. However, by the same time next week, you will try the same exact beer from a different bottle, and you should expect to see a difference in fizziness. Fizziness is a function of time? Perhaps? Cheers, friends. And then he writes, I went a little hard on the description. Whoops. But he also said this is a process called bottle conditioning, where after bottling a beer, you wait 1 to 2 weeks with the bottle sealed at room temperature. So the yeast can produce more CO2 in the bottle to build up. It's a form of natural carbonation. So you may or may not have noticed when you walked in, there are 4 bottles downstairs.
I did not notice.
So there are, just in an interest of science too, I've separated them by the shape and type of the bottle.
Okay.
So there's a Grolsch reused bottle and then a classic swing top. So you're going to take 2 of them home.
Got it.
You're going to leave them in the dark. I mean, they're colored, but leave them in the dark.
In the office.
But yeah, dude, in that closet.
Yeah.
At room temp. And then next Monday, probably, unless you remember Tuesday morning, pop it in the fridge. You pop one of them in the fridge. And we will open one bottle with 1 week of fermentation or 1 week of bottling time.
Okay.
And drink that on the show. It's the same beer.
Got it.
And then a week from then, we will do that with the other bottle, which is the full process.
The full fizz.
After 2 weeks, I don't think it goes even more.
Got it.
So we'll do that. But yeah, he's like, this is kind of just a beer wine. Like, it's not going to be good.
It's not bad, dude. I like it. I like it.
It's like flat soda.
Yeah.
Where
if he didn't say he mixed grape juice in it, I would think he mixed crushed grape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it tastes like Welch's to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I'm feeling is if this was fizzing right now, it would be good.
Yeah.
Be a nice little, because I don't like grape soda, but I think this would be a good.
So why is that a cardinal sin? I'd like to know.
I think it's like you start getting into like wine.
Oh.
I don't know.
Grapes and wine.
I want to hear Reyes' take on it.
Yeah.
He's a little brewer too. So,
dude, this past week I had Brianna, Brandy's sister, her little brother, Nick. is like a mini Kev. He's like 18 and he's like, hey man, I made you some mead from out of nowhere. And I was like,
this
cool.
is kind of like mead, actually.
That's what it reminded me of. And he made me some honey mead a couple weeks ago. Not sweet at all. And because of that, it was delicious.
Oh, also, depending on how much you want to drink today, I have 2 6-packs, I think. I have a melon cart. Have you had melon cart?
No, I haven't.
It's like watermelon.
Yeah.
And I have street cart. It's like salt and lime beer.
Interesting.
And they're both in the fridge.
All right.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see how we get through this.
Yeah.
Before we end our beer talk,
got 15 seconds.
I am going to buy this once I find it.
Is it the beer kit?
No. From Bottle Logic. I was there this past week. Check out this beer.
Tropical Hideaway.
Tropical Hideaway, man. A Dole Whip inspired tiki Berliner. Berliner. Brewed with literally a ton of pineapple. So, just very expensive, dude.
How much?
A 4-pack for $24.
16 ounce though.
Oh yeah, they are bigger, huh?
So that's $6 each?
Mm-hmm.
That's how much you'd pay at a brewery.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Yeah, it says it's literally 50% pineapple, straight up.
I'm down. Sounds good. So, it's time for Your Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments just like you can. Trammin.com/ask. Rain, cue up that corrections music, please. Andrea writes in, any open-toed shoe I wear has a good ½ inch between my toe and the floor. It's not like bathrooms have standing puddles of ½ inch water you have to wade through.
You'd be surprised. Just saying.
Yeah. Vibe check, open-toed shoes are in for summer. She also says, ears are super uncomfortable, especially the ones from Disneyland, plus they do nothing to keep the sun out of my face. I only rarely wear them now. And she says, I feel like someone trying to share your bench is the equivalent of if someone were to stand directly next to you in an elevator when there's space to spread out. Follow the unwritten rule, people. Shall we educate the non-men's restroom users of the cardinal sin?
That is true. You see, let's put out a hypothetical here. There's 4 urinals.
Yes.
Okay. One guy is there on the far right. The obvious choice,
Skip one.
And if you don't, that's a little weird, man.
Yeah. And it gets worse when there's like way more.
Yeah.
And then people don't skip. And it's like, what? Why'd you park next to me?
Yeah. Unless you know the person.
No, I don't want to be next to someone I know.
Sometimes I'm having mid-conversation.
No, I can't talk in the bathroom.
You can't?
Don't talk to me in the bathroom.
Like we're walking in together?
I stop.
Really?
I stop talking. And the other person does too. Huh? We walk in, we kind of like go through the doorway. It's like you give each other like a nod, and then you continue when you exit the doorway. Like when we come back. Man. No, I'm not talking to anyone in the bathroom.
I've had conversations.
I'll just say this because he's not gonna care. Kev, we're in the sushi place. Dude, there's a sushi place in Monrovia called Makomi. Wait, do you like sushi?
I'm baby sushi.
You'll still like this place.
Okay.
It's called Makomi, and it's nice. And they got drinks and stuff too. Anyone, I'll put it on Trammin.com/Rex. If you like sushi and you're near Monrovia, like, Old Town, Myrtle, all that kind of stuff, it's right there. Makomi, and it's amazing. But anyways, we're there.
Wait, isn't it Restaurant Row?
I don't know.
Like next to Olive Garden.
No.
Okay.
This is like near that cool ice cream shop. And
oh, okay. I know what you're talking. Okay.
So I think Ken went to the bathroom first. He goes into his stall. I don't know where I was, right? I know I'm in the bathroom. And then he goes, old Bosco Tech teaching us to go into the stall and close the door just to pee. Because Bosco Tech had no dividers between the urinals, which is gross. Yeah. Like, no one's looking, but it's like, I know, we're getting real, but then I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Right? And then I think I was thinking of something to say, and I'm like, yeah, that was weird. And he goes, oh man, I'm glad it's you. Imagine if I just said that to some random stranger.
Have you ever been to Stone?
No, this is Escondido, man.
Yeah. So at Stone, for some reason, I don't know if it's them trying to be fancy or what, their toilets are very low. Or not the toilets, their urinals.
Oh, to the floor?
Almost to the floor.
Almost.
But they're like bowls. Like a very accented bowl with no dividers. And it's like, Okay, I get what you're trying to do here, but no. Put a divider. It looks nicer without it, but put the divider.
I like, dude, fancy outlet stores.
Yeah.
You basically have a wall.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't like urinals. I'm just saying that here. But it's like out of necessity now. You're just like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, by the way, for the people we enlightened today, if it's full, you fill in all the spots.
Yeah.
And you just
for sure.
look straight forward unto dawn.
Yeah.
That's where you're looking. I got to play Halo one of these days.
It's a good game.
It's
Halo
like
2 is the best.
You know what? It's like if they put GeForce Now on here.
You can't get it on a Mac?
Oh, wait, is it browser?
And it's in the browser.
Like, maybe I could do GeForce Now Master Chief Collection.
You just use Game Pass in the browser.
Oh, that
works. I'll give you my login. There you go.
I'll get Game Pass for $1 and then get it refunded in a month.
Yeah.
You know, like, dude, yeah. RJ loves GeForce Now.
Really?
He's done.
He used it on a Steam Deck, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
And Valve and NVIDIA work together on that, even though the Steam Deck's AMD. But they both just like money.
Game Pass, same thing.
But yeah,
he's
well like, I don't think I'm going to buy another PC because he loves the handheld.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Because he was all about gaming laptops and I used to help him like pick them out and all that. And he's like, I'm done. He has the Founders membership.
What's that?
So if you're one of the first people to sign up at the ultimate tier where you get the 3090, anytime there's a new card out, your subscription gets upgraded to that.
Oh, wow.
And you just stay at the same price.
That's neat. Yeah, that's really cool.
So good for him. But anyways, you guys don't care about that. Kevin writes in, tried Starry and it sucks compared to Sierra Mist. Sprite is better than both. But he says Coke, Dreamworld, and Starlight are terrible.
You take that back. Dreamworld was amazing.
I argued with him. Dreamworld is so good.
Yeah. Dreamworld 0. I haven't tried the regular.
So I only tried the regular, too much. But it was still very good. My uncle, when I said he drinks like 6 of those a day, they were zeros. But he got me the regular because he didn't, I don't know. It was a whole thing. But yeah. Breeze wrote in Discord, you can't get those in the stores.
That's right.
He hasn't seen it.
That's right.
Yeah. I forget to check you're right. I mean, it doesn't.
In Discord?
Because it doesn't really pop up. No, yeah. I mean, Kimmy sent some news in there.
And you're right.
Yeah. But no, we're good. We got to update the one last bite.
Shout out to our Discord, man. It's been popping off.
Yeah, it's been popping.
Yeah.
People coming in, coming out. It's a good time. It's fun.
Anybody interested in a Marvel Snap tournament, let me know. I'll organize.
Yeah, it's basically like, hey, if you just want to talk to us, like that's where you're going to talk to us.
Yeah, for sure.
It's way easier than Instagram and all that. I'm still having weird Instagram issues on the Android phone. You know how you saw the new login? I wiped the phone and Instagram still has issues. I don't know what it is anymore.
Android, man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to try Starry.
Maybe eventually.
I mean, if they're like, could I have a Sprite? We have Starry. Okay.
Question. If Costco at their food court, they usually have Sierra Mist.
Oh, that's going to be Starry.
It's going to be Starry. So that's where I'll try it. Okay. Once I got the hot dog, get my drink.
I haven't eaten at the Costco food court minimum 5 years.
I'm sorry. That sucks. Love that food. What about the pizza? Just having like a Costco pizza.
It's like shown up at places.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Chicken bake though.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got the frozen ones.
Have you tried air frying one of those?
That's how I've eaten them.
Oh,
they're good.
Dude, that magnet. When you were like, oh, I have this magnet that says air fryer turns. I'm like, what? Okay, so it has like 5 things on it. Dude, it's a freaking.
It's a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna air fry chicken. I have not air fried anything since you sent me that. Okay. Drink Up Disney writes in, I'm one of those Stitch people. Reasons: he's adorable, sassy, funny, loves Elvis, which same, and has a fantastic character arc. And I repeat, adorable.
Cool.
Christian with a K put this in the. See, this is what happens. He put it in the general Discord, and I have not seen it, or I don't remember it. Let's see. Where did he? He's a cookie baker.
That he is.
But he wrote in about Stitch, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember.
Okay, let me. Stitch.
What is general for?
It's like the ongoing conversation.
Okay.
He says, this was from last week. 100% Stitch Gang. Why? I think because I always loved the movie and show, and I thought it was a cool design growing up. It's Disney's Gremlin character. I don't know why, but it makes sense that was number one for the cast members. That's probably just because I agree.
I never thought of it being a Gremlin character. That's interesting.
I think might have been Kimmy. Unless I'm thinking of something else, but like he's basically like Disney's Minions.
He kind of is, huh?
Yeah. He's got his own language and all that.
Yeah.
Well, Minions are Stitch, but you know what I'm saying. And Sebastian writes in, I know you guys were vibe checking the power-up bands, but I didn't know about this. You can add your coins from Super Mario World into your Mario Kart. And he says, this actually sounds pretty cool.
That is cool.
What do coins do in Mario Kart?
You can buy, from my understanding, you can buy other carts. And they help unlock. Unless that's just...
But then, would you want to keep the coins in Universal? Can you do stuff with them there? Or do you just...
No idea. I just know the power-up bands are also amiibos.
Okay.
They're NFC tags.
So here's my problem with the power-up bands now. At first, I thought they're giant because you hit them against the things. Turns out, you're not supposed to hit the things with the power-up band. You're just supposed to punch them with your hand.
Yeah.
And it's close by and it things it. So it's a little sticker that lights up. Why is it so thick?
I don't know. I have no idea. Because it's just an NFC tag, right?
Because even the original Magic Band.
Or thin.
It's a small little thing.
Yeah.
This thing's monstrous.
Yeah, no idea.
Is it, I don't know, kids bumping into things, but the Magic Bands are for kids too.
Maybe it's like, ooh, big means big price tag.
It looks cheap though.
$40.
Also, I did watch the Ordinary Adventures video because they're like inoffensive for the most part. And they're like, oh, you know what I really like? That it's a snap band. And then they're like, oh, this sucks. Like it doesn't really snap right.
I'm on the fence about getting one or not. I don't know. I'm going Sunday. So I don't know if I want to buy one. It's $40, man. That's steep. And there's 4 of us going. So Alyssa's like, are you going to get one? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like,
well, I feel like if you fall in love with the place, you're probably going to go back. And then it's worth it. Yeah. Because you're going to play the games, right? Because I know you're going to be in that app.
Yeah, the app's nice.
Yeah. The rest of the Universal app is still garbage.
It's garbage. Yeah.
We got to be thankful for what we have, I guess.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So let's get in some news. As far as I know, I only have 2 headlines for you guys. First one, getting the sand back together. Earl of Sandwich opens today, February 1st at 11 a.m. And normal operating hours will begin at 8 a.m. later this week. But on Thursday, it is also 11 a.m.
I can't wait. The turkey Thanksgiving sandwiches all year, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just called the holiday turkey.
There you go. Okay, I'm excited.
And then the receipt says holiday turk, and I say it's a hate crime. And they give it to me.
Yeah, but I'm excited for it to come back. I love the Earl Grey lemonade.
RNEP.
The RNEP. So good. I'm glad to see it back. And a lot more accessible. I'm going to think about it more when I come into the trams.
Right.
Instead of walking all the way to the opposite side. Hey, you want to just grab a sandwich real quick?
It is to go only right now.
Oh, really?
It's grab and go is what they're calling it. But does that mean they're like ready? Or
if they are, I can't ask for the no mayo.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I hope not. Are those tables still going to be there?
They said, like as an eating area?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would imagine.
We'll know. We'll know when this episode goes up.
Yeah.
So cool stuff. Kimmy's like, I want this instead of the BDS sandwich. I'm like, there's a line I don't want to.
You're good. Have you had the BDI yet?
The BDI, I've had it once.
Oh, but
that goes away.
Yeah.
Earl, they literally were like, it's here, and then it's going to be like, they're like, it's getting a permanent location.
Yeah.
It's not like it's, we're like, oh, they'll probably bring it back. They're like, no, we're bringing Earl back. So, So, next headline, a lack of belief. The Inspire key is the only magic key that remains on sale right now.
Yep.
So, 2 things. One, took a while.
It did. A couple weeks this time.
Yeah. And on that note, if anyone's like, ugh, they sold out so quick and I didn't get it.
Dude,
that's on you.
Honestly, I don't hear anybody complaining.
Yeah.
Because
I said if. I know I'm pre-angry.
But I think that's the reason. They were around enough time. I was able to go in last week and choose a pass pretty instantly. No queue or anything.
Oh, yeah, because they killed the queue. That was cool.
Yeah. So, and like you said, that's on you now.
Yeah. But nothing else has happened, right?
Not that I know of.
No foodie guides.
Not that I know.
No.
Some world news, but other than that,
is there anything exciting to you besides Happily Ever After coming back?
Nah, I don't really even care about it. No. Not that I can think off the top of my head.
Okay.
Dude,
Cool.
This guy doesn't get the hint, man.
Who is this?
It's some guy who wants to give me a quote from my mom's ADU conversion. If somebody doesn't answer after the second call,
Send it to voicemail.
I did. What makes you think that a third time is gonna?
Yeah.
That's gonna be it.
6:16 p.m. My guy. Okay. Well, that was quick news, but we will not have a quick outro. So, this here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. DCA does it better. So we decided to go with a spicy topic for episode 150.
And a DCA one.
Yeah, because I said, I don't know why I thought about this. And I just said, how about DCA does it better? I want to do a DCA topic.
Yeah.
You were down.
Yeah.
So what was last week's topic?
Just take a seat.
Right. But I came up with this like a few weeks ago, I feel like.
Yeah,
I think we just, because it was like 150.
Yeah.
Because I had another idea for this, but we'll do that another time.
Yeah.
So, because it'll expand. And we do have, I'd say, an even more special episode planned for our 3-year Trammiversary in a few weeks. But we got some good stuff cooking.
That's insane.
What?
3 years already? Yeah. I can't even fathom.
It's just weird that like just how since the pandemic started and where we are now, there were 2 full years in between.
Yeah.
Just like a straight January to January.
Yeah. Number 4, dude.
Can you like do not disturb on?
It isn't on.
Oh, because he calls twice.
Yeah.
You can shut that off, but then you don't want to do that.
5 times he's called.
Just text him. I'm in a meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing that DCA does better than Disneyland is the main street, I would say. Buena Vista Street is better than Main Street.
It is. Like function-wise, use and function are the same thing, but I think just overall, I don't want to say vibes. I want to say like,
I would say vibes.
You think so?
So you can linger.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Buena Vista Street.
Yeah.
You can hang out.
There's a lot less.
Main Street's pushing you towards the hub and into the spokes. Like you can't stand on the sidewalk in Main Street.
Yeah.
You're a nuisance if you do.
Yeah.
Buena Vista Street, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand by this window and look at it.
Yeah.
And you're not in anyone's way. Oh, I'm gonna go sit in this little nook.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look at, like, they put the window decorations. Like if people are looking at them on a Main Street, you're kind of like, oh no.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can stroll. We always are like, stroll down Main Street, but you can't really stroll down Main Street unless it's empty.
You got to walk with purpose.
Yeah.
And if you don't, get out of the way because you're going to be ran over by a stroller.
Yeah. I think you can stroll down Buena Vista Street.
Yeah.
Everything's a little wider. I think even the shops are roomier.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the shops have a clear delineation between the things they sell. Like, this is the kids' clothing store. This is the women's clothing store.
Yeah.
This is the seasonal merch, new stuff store.
Right.
And then there's like this is the Star Wars Marvel store.
Yeah.
Like you know what everything is. This is the toy store, right? And then this is the home goods, the drinkware, and like the home goods, not the home goods.
Yeah.
The drinkware, and then like trolley, like everything.
The pin location, like.
Yeah, it's like they only have the pins here. It's not like Emporium, Castle. Like Castle's the weird one. Castle's like the dad store.
Yeah. But Emporium is like everything.
Yeah.
And it kind of like loses some of its its appeal to me when it's just like, this is everything that's popular, essentially.
Yeah, and it's like, I know they have the jewelry store on Main Street, and then there's a China Closet, but then like, not that I like things that are just in a straight line, but because of, I think, just how crazy Disneyland is, Main Street, the stores feel a little like messy.
Yeah.
And Buena Vista Street, I mean, I know what they were going for. They're going for a department store, and they nailed department store. Main Street probably used to feel like shops on Main Street, but it doesn't feel like shops on Main Street. You don't feel like you're in a small mom and pop shop. You're in a gift shop.
You're in a Macy's.
Where?
In Main Street.
No, I would say you're in a Kohl's.
Okay, that's a
you know.
Yeah,
I've been to Kohl's.
Well, Macy's starting to feel like Kohl's. Last time
I don't know. I haven't been.
I haven't been in a long time either. But last time I was like,
I've been to Kohl's twice ever, and I'm like, what's going on here?
I've returned stuff at Kohl's.
Yeah, that's why I've been
Amazon,
there.
Yeah.
Well, and I was looking for the Bob Iger sweater.
There's okay.
the cardigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't dislike the Main Street, but Buena Vista Street, I think, is better. And there's some other things that are better about it, but we will come back to it. But I think DCA does nature better.
Yeah.
We never stop talking about Grizzly Peak. I know. We just talked about it last episode. But the trees are different than like Frontierland, Critter Country, and even Tom Sawyer's Island. Like they feel more like these trees have been here, even though they're just pines that they planted 20 years ago.
But I feel like the trees and all the nature aspects of DCA are mainly from 1.0.
Yeah.
Because everything new that, ever comes around from Disney now, there is no shade. They want you to go quick, other than Pandora. But think of like Avengers Campus.
Yeah, but that's like they tried to make it a campus. Like there wouldn't be trees.
Or
there.
Pixar Pier, but I guess it's up here.
That's always been though. Yeah, the palm trees
has
are still
always
there.
been on.
But it's like, I think the big thing with the Grizzly Peak area, I know the trail, we talk about it forever, but the trees are in between the walkway and either the hotel or the ride.
Yeah.
So there's like an underbrush. Like there's like pine needles on the floor and grass and leaves and like just vegetation. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh yes, this looks like land.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, there's a tree here. And I know Jungle Cruise is its own thing, but that's not part of the land, really. It's an attraction. So I think you just feel more like, oh, yes, this is real nature here.
I wish Adventureland felt a little more like that trail. There, something about Adventureland is just a little too like, ugh.
Yeah, because they opened up the end now with the treehouse, and it's like dry.
Oh, wait, can you walk through now?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like the thing's gone.
Yeah.
The big tree part of it. So it's even more open. Yeah. It gets closer on Tiki Room, but the bazaar area, it's almost like that needs to have trees over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like almost like you're in a forest. That doesn't...
It doesn't work though.
Yeah.
I know.
Because you wouldn't build that in the forest. But it's rough. But, Adventureland's great, but you don't feel like you're on an expedition. You feel like you're in an Agrabah type place.
Can you ever see them getting rid of / replacing what is it called? The trail, not the trail, but the little activity area for the kids.
Oh, Redwood Creek Challenge Trail? No, because I think it fills up in there. And they get to do things there. And they can't put a show building there.
Yeah, because you
can't really put show buildings in DCA because of the hotel. And then you can't near Pixar Pier because the street's there. Cars Land work because it's a back area.
Right.
So
that's why Avengers Camp is going to work too.
They're putting the show building in the back. Or, Web Slingers is inside a theater.
Yeah.
And
so all of Web Slingers is inside of It's Tough to Be a Bug?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they thought they're like...
That must be why it's short. I never thought of that.
Yeah, there's no room.
Yeah.
Because they can't... Otherwise, they'd have to carve into the animation building.
Yeah.
And people don't want that. And the theater and all that.
Yeah.
But I think... The nature in DCA is the point. Mm-hmm. It's like, yes, look at this.
Because California is especially Northern California. It's known for the trees and you know, the aesthetic up there, the feeling of the nature, mammoth and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yosemite, national parks, you know, Forest Service. I think there's a Forest Service thing around there. And there's the National Parks logo. And Land of Scenic Wonder. I think DCA bathrooms do it better.
Ooh. Interesting.
It's a product of being a newer park.
Mm-hmm.
But the bathrooms are roomier. And there are a lot of stuff. Besides Adventures Campus, forget that. Just throw it away in your mind. There are more stalls. There are more sinks.
Okay.
More paper towels.
I'm thinking of
Embarcadero.
Okay.
Dude, Paradise Garden Grill. Huge bathroom.
I don't think I've been in there in a long time.
But it's there. Even the Buena Vista Street bathroom is not bad.
Okay.
And
what about the
dude, Hollywoodland has 2 big bathrooms.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I always forget about the one by the Hyperion, but there's a bathroom there and the bathroom. The one in Hollywoodland on Hollywood Boulevard or whatever it is.
That's the bathroom.
That's the bathroom. That's the DCA bathroom everyone thinks of. And even the Pixar Pier bathroom is not bad. It's hidden.
I keep thinking of what's Grizzly Peak Airfield.
That's a great bathroom too.
It is a great bathroom.
That's another one of the bathroom. It's not quite Hollywoodland, but it's a big bathroom.
Yeah, it is.
It's not too big, but it's like it never gets packed. And
yeah, because you compare it to like Haunted Mansion New Orleans Square bathroom.
That one has a lot of stalls, but it's just gross and it's crazy in there. Always. It's hectic and you can't wait outside.
Hungry Bear's big but nasty.
They're not like it's kind of like my offices at work. We designed it with one of our own engineers who is not an architect. Everything is a foot too small because we don't really know how big to make an office, right? So we're just like, they're like 10 by 10. It's like, you kind of need 11.
Yeah.
Like just to fit a chair in there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what the Disneyland bathrooms are. And, you know, people are bigger now. We have strollers and all this nonsense, but it's like, they did it in 2001 when they were like, oh yes, the bathrooms need to be bigger.
Right.
We need to put a person and a wheelchair through here. Like that kind of thing, you know? So besides Avengers Campus, again, I'm never at a bathroom at DCA and I'm like, let's go to the other one.
That's true. It's always just like, what's the closest?
Disneyland, it's like, hey, what's the closest? New Orleans Square, but we can just keep walking a little bit to Hungry Bear, and we do.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's an interesting thought. I never thought of that. Huh.
You're always fine with whatever bathroom you're at.
Yeah.
In California Adventure.
There is no restrooms by Pooh Corner, huh?
It's Hungry Bear.
It's Hungry Bear.
That's always, that's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of, it's right there.
Yeah, the Critter Country restrooms are Hungry Bear.
And even that little bathroom in Wine Country Trattoria, have you been there? It's like a hidden bathroom by
I've been to the Magic Key Terrace ones upstairs.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
But there's Wine Country Trattoria. There's Sonoma Terrace. But what's the other one called?
The little tasty
Mendocino.
Wine. No.
Tasting
Lounge.
It's not company. Terrace? No.
No.
Hold on. How did I do this before?
That's nice, dude.
What?
I like your like.
Dude, get Brave.
Oh, that's from Brave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might.
And
it works with Chrome extensions, right?
It's Chrome.
Yeah, okay.
And it has an ad blocker built in. So when Chrome kills ad blocking, it won't go away. You don't need to download uBlock.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, you literally go to the Chrome web store and the button changes to add to Brave. Chrome's built like that because it'll say add to Edge or whatever. Okay, Mendocino
Farms,
California. Dude, I haven't been there in so long.
It sounds good right now.
Mendocino Terrace. Yeah, that's it. So this bathroom right here. They got to add the touchscreens. Have you heard the rumors?
Really?
Right here. See this bathroom?
Yeah. Brandy's used it. I've never gone in there.
Great bathroom. And the upstairs one, also great. So they just nail it with the bathrooms.
Yeah, they do. Shout out to DCA, man. I probably should have said that toward the end of this, but shout out. Dang.
That's what this episode is.
Yeah.
So on the topic of being in a newer park, it's roomier than Disneyland without feeling empty, a la Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, I haven't been there, but I've seen parts of it.
It's empty. It feels empty.
Some things, we'll get to it later because someone wrote in with a thick but great write-in. There are just huge wide open spaces in Magic Kingdom where you're like, there's a giant castle in these little buildings and then air.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some turf.
Yeah, and it's just too empty. Yeah. And this is like, they knew what they were doing. Things feel the right size. Nothing ever feels like there should be something here. Hollywoodland is its own issue.
Right. But
to get the trolley go through there, it's like,
think about all the renovations that happened during the Iger era, like what we call it the golden age of DCA, and the Buena Vista refresh, or the renovation there. They nailed it.
Yeah,
they nailed the walkways there.
Well, it's not much different from Sunshine Plaza. In terms of the buildings are in the same place, even Clarabelle's used to.
But that center area, like the spoke without being the spoke.
It's not, so that's where they learned don't do hub and spoke.
Yeah. But it feels right, whatever that is.
It's like one gateway before another gateway. It's like two spokes.
Yeah.
Or two hubs. Because the other hub is the buoy. Or the whatever it is.
The buoy.
That light up thing by Pacific Wharf, Paradise Pier.
Oh.
And Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
You know what? My mind said Pixar Pier, and then it was like, no, it's not called that anymore, and I said Paradise. So, but it works. Great size. Good use of space, as MKBHD ruined everyone's minds with. You remember that?
The what?
There was an HTC phone.
The one?
No, not the past one M8, one M9. There was another one. It didn't have buttons. Everything was touch, even the volume buttons on the side. And he kept calling it poor use of space. He made a whole video, and he said poor use of space like 15 times, but that was his shtick. And now everyone says that about phones. It's just funny how these things go.
Dude, didn't you mention a restaurant in Monrovia earlier?
Yeah.
You said the sushi place? Tell me why my uncle just texted me saying, this is it. No context, nothing. Lord Empanadas in Monrovia. Great reviews. The whole text.
Monrovia?
Shout out to Monrovia.
Hidden gem.
Yeah.
Hidden gem.
Yeah. Shout out to, what's that, Brentwood? No, not Brentwood. That definitely, Burberry? No, not Burberry. The mountains area right there. Above Doherty.
Foothills.
No. It starts with a B. Barbury. No.
What?
Oh, that's going to bug me.
The Arboretum?
No. Where all the mansions are in Monrovia.
Oh, the $12 million mansions?
Yeah, where the In-N-Out lady lives.
That's Doherty, isn't it?
No, it has a B name. We're at the 605 Monrovia. Cloverleaf. No. Oh my God. This is, like we say, this is the content you guys come for.
Yeah.
I want to keep calling it Brentwood. Bradbury.
Oh.
See, there's Doherty and then there's Bradbury.
But is it a real city?
I think so. Oh no, it just went away.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's where the In-N-Out lady, that $20 million mansion that she has up there.
After a certain size, the mansions just become ugly.
Yeah.
There's a maximum size because they just become square.
Yeah.
Like one of the Ducks, Ryan Getzlaff sold his mansion or was trying to. It was listed. It's like the ugliest thing anyone's ever seen. Like no one wanted it.
Dude, honestly, for two people, you need no more than 5 rooms. Like
bedrooms?
Yeah, bedrooms. Like that, even 5 is like, oof, that's kind of a lot for me.
I would be like, I want a 3, but I could do a 4.
Yeah.
Because you get 2 like activity rooms, the master bedroom, and then an actual guest room.
That's the thing.
But it's also like, if you don't have the guest room, people can't stay at your house. And that's a plus. Anyways. Okay. Use of space. So let's talk about how DCA does festivals and food better, but only in relation to the festivals. So overall, the food is not better at DCA.
No.
Like average day at DCA, you don't want to eat there.
Yeah.
But when the festivals roll around, There's food everywhere.
The seasonal items.
The seasonal items are parts of the festival.
Yeah.
And it goes throughout the whole park.
Yeah.
Everything's got an item.
Everyone's willing to participate in DCA. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And because they know everyone's there to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's food festival time.
Yeah.
And drinking time. And they really give you a chance to try seasonal foods that are different, like actually different. It's not like I just had a great burger, but like, Galactic Grill, it's like this burger has barbecue sauce on it. Right. It's like, we have a hoisin mushroom burger or something, it's like, gets a little, not that it's crazy, but it's something that you have not tried. It's not just a McDonald's or Wendy's item.
If you were to tell somebody who's not always going to the parks what you eat at DCA during these festivals, they'd be like, that's in an amusement park or that's at a theme park. Yeah. So I like that. I thoroughly enjoy that a lot.
So Adrian got the 3-day hopper thing, the California ticket.
Yeah.
They went to Disneyland the first time. And then the next day, they wanted to do Lunar New Year, but they wanted to hang out at DCA anyway. Mm-hmm. So they did that. I'm like, oh, when's your third trip? Because we're coming back in March for the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh.
So I'm like, it's not a hopper? He goes, no, but we want to come for the Food and Wine Festival.
Wow.
So they're actually want to do that. So speaking of, this is my food and wine.
What year?
Dude. Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I didn't realize this is a 2020 cup, and it says "Taste the Good Life." That was their whole theme. It's not here. It's down there. Their theme for 2020 was "Taste the Good Life."
That is hilarious, dude. Oh my God, 2020, man! What a year. We're gonna be nostalgic for all this stuff that happened. Weird.
I'm nostalgic for Animal Crossing.
Dude,
Dude, you wake up, it's a little rainy because it was rainy.
And you hear that new.
Yeah.
New.
Oh, man. And the music, it was the morning music.
Yeah.
I'd get up on a Saturday, make my coffee. It's gloomy outside. Had my new lamp.
Yeah.
A little glow. The big glow of Animal Crossing.
You knowing you have no plans for the weekend because nobody is making plans. Beautiful times. No, I mean, not really, but
yeah. Yeah, it was there's the quote from Succession from Greg. It goes, different times. Better times? Not for all. Anyway.
Watch out.
It's coming back in March, so oh no. Okay. So, food though. Are Corn Dog Castle corn dogs better than Disneyland corn dogs? Feels like they are.
I think they are, and I appreciate that they have the hot link there.
Yeah, but let's
take that aside. Yeah,
the batter is it better? It's a kitchen that makes corn dogs. It's not like Golden Horseshoe stage door cafe.
Have you had that one at
long time ago?
Because I really wonder if there is a big difference there. I
but
don't know.
It's the same recipe.
Yeah,
and then the wagon, it's small in there.
Yeah.
This is a castle of corn dogs. What does it say there? I think it says where corn dogs rule, like a castle rule. I think they are the best there. Hot take, I know, but hot link.
It's a little cheesy.
But the bread bowls are definitely better in DC.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
dude. I did not know this.
What?
That they are better. So I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Adrian and his cousins Christian and Vanessa, and they were at Adrian listens to the show, and we were talking about stuff, and we were explaining stuff to Christian, and then I was saying stuff to Vanessa, but then she kept answering things, and then at some point I'm like, she's a pass, doesn't she? And then she did.
Yeah.
It was like I saw her magic band. I'm like, oh, she's like, yeah, I come here every Saturday or Friday or something.
I have a quick question.
No,
can finish it.
You're gonna forget.
When did you stop calling the brothers Verduzco's?
I never called them that.
You really?
No.
You never called Ryan Verduzco?
No, he's always been Ryan.
Really?
Because it was Ryan and RJ. Anytime one of them came up, the other did.
Yeah.
Like my parents. Oh, where are you going? Hang out with Ryan and RJ. And then sometimes my dad would be like, which one's which? Like when he saw them, he would know. Like, because RJ's tall and Ryan's not. But like when I would say that, he'd get confused because it's 2 R's. And this was when I think this was like, there was a point where RJ would come over once a week to my parents' house, but this was before that. So he had seen each one of them one time, maybe. Yeah. So it was like, wait, which one? But anyways, I'll get to the whole story later, but Vanessa was like, we got to get the bread bowls from here. They're way better. And I'm like, how different? I'm like, because I hate the bread bowls in Disneyland. They're always cold. She goes, yep, they're always cold and stale. I'm like, okay, all right. So Adrian, they all got bread bowls. Adrian got the chowder, but he couldn't finish the bowl. He took like one piece of it, right? I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Dude, you like squeeze it and it crisps in your hand.
Really?
And then you like tear it and it's like crispy, and soft on the inside. Like,
how it's supposed to be.
When like you get a fresh bread, but it's cold, but like the dough is like cold and gummy. It's like that, but the outside had a crisp. Like it's like a brownie, dude. Like, I don't know. It was not like a brownie.
What are the other soups they have to offer though? Because I don't really want.
So they have clam chowder and corn chowder.
Corn chowder is great. Okay.
I don't know if it's always there, but go get a corn chowder. I got to get a clam chowder. I'm craving it.
I like clam chowder, but it's definitely not my go-to soup.
This was just so good. And I'll come back to that, I guess. But yeah, just that bite of a bread bowl, it's better. Yep. It's straight up, and they bake them there, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's that much better. So DCA does bread bowls better. But also drinks. There's Oga's, and I guess there's Blue Bayou. And we don't know much about Club 33, but that does not count.
Right. Okay. Like you said, Club 33, we don't know. But Blue Bayou and Oga's, all mixed drinks are coming from a little spout.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oga's has good drinks, but they are Oga's drinks. They're not drinks.
Yeah.
They have a mule. The mule is always there. They pretend it's not, but it's a secret menu item. Mm-hmm. But, dude, drinks at Lamplight, Magic Key Terrace, Hollywood Lounge, so good. Festival drinks taste good, but there's a lot of ice.
Right.
Christian actually got lucky. His wasn't full of ice. They got the soju thing. Said it was good. Okay. But I don't want to be burned.
Yeah.
But are there other drinks that are... It's just these 3 places, right? Oh, Carthay.
Yeah. Mixed drinks. Yes. But then you got the beer carts.
Yes. Well, that too.
Yeah.
They got good beers. That's another thing. They're not like... Dude, they don't have Miller, Coors. None of that.
And they've never... And I appreciate that. Dude, you go to Universal and they have
tall cans.
Yeah, and they got fancy by having Mango Cart. Yeah, as their like craft, But Disney's always had.
Well, Anheuser owns Golden Road.
Yeah. But Disney's all okay. We always go back.
Disney's local.
Carl
Strauss,
Bottle Logic. They have Brewery X stuff a lot too. Literally all like Anaheim breweries. But they've been doing that since like we could drink at the very least.
They've been doing that since the beginning. That's like their thing.
Yeah.
Because
where's the Red Charlie Ale from?
Carl Strauss.
Okay. And that's in Anaheim.
That's like a classic, like it's almost like the Blue Moon where everyone knows about it, but also like no one talks crap about it because it's really good.
Yeah. I wonder if Disney felt betrayed when Carl Strauss opened up a location in City Walk.
Yeah, they don't care.
I mean, it's not there anymore. It's Starbucks now, but
it's like it's the Mad Men thing. I don't think about you at all, like Universal. Yeah. But also, have you heard the story Colin has told about the Gran Turismo director? So this was when Gran Turismo 6 was like delayed, and the PS4 was coming out, and Colin talked to him, and after the guy said this to Colin, Sony's like, okay, we're done. And Colin didn't publish it because he didn't want to like burn any bridges. But he said this to me. He goes, hey, how do you feel about Drive Club? Because they're doing all the social stuff and doing whatever. And dude, translated straight from Japanese from his translator, he goes, I don't think about Drive Club.
That's awesome.
Disney is not thinking about you. I know they are, but they're also not.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Universal's open. It's like, we got our plans.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they open Harry Potter. It's immersive. Cars line. Yeah. Cars line. Well,
Super Mario World, Toontown refresh.
Yeah. The Toontown refresh doesn't look cheap.
Doesn't. It feels good.
I know you're gonna love Super Mario World.
Oh, for sure, dude.
But like when you're being critical of it.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think there's a thing too where I'm going to have an unfair bias toward it, because when have we ever been able to go somewhere like that has to do with video games? To a theme park or anything that has video game even adjacent. The closest is Disney with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I mean, I know this is very specific. I've been to PlayStation Experience.
But that's
have you been to PSX though?
That's a con.
But have you been to PSX?
No.
Okay, PSX is not a con. They have the developers there, which are kind of booths, but only PlayStation sells merch. It was put on by PlayStation, and they were like,
really? There's no other merch?
No,
that's really
it
cool.
was a PlayStation Gear store, and people would give out free stuff, but I don't think you could just buy stuff. There were no stands. There was no like fold up tables. Everything was like a booth that Sony put up, and it was because it's a fan event by the company, and there was like, dude, they'd have these there was an exhibit in there where like there was a floating Keyblade, Ratchet's wrench. I didn't get to go. But it was like 4 iconic weapons. And I don't know why one of them was a Keyblade.
Yeah.
But there just was. And like the symbols and everything, because it was kind of like you're in the lore of it. Like there was a Days Gone themed area. There was an Uncharted themed area that you could walk through. There's zombies and like, you know, that was really cool. Anaheim Convention Center.
Wow.
But anyways, the drinks. The drinks are just, dude, I don't know how they're so good.
Lamplight to me is just top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier.
They nail it. And they make the drinks. They're not pre-mixed.
Exactly.
And can you order drinks there?
You can order literally whatever you want.
Like you could just say, I want an old fashioned.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll make an old fashioned for sure.
No, I know, but like it's a full bar like Trader Sam's. Because I've seen people who've never been to Trader Sam's like, oh, here's our menu. We're also a full bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let me know.
But why would you get that if you have the open ocean as, you know, an option? But
dude, even that, the teaser.
Yeah, there's so much good
the Scream canister.
Yeah.
Little small with the ice. I think the least exciting thing is the mule.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's that? It's like the short or something.
It has something to do with the studio, no? Like the animation.
Oh.
I forget.
Should we look it up or should we let someone write in?
Write in.
Go ahead.
Engage with us.
Trammin.com/ask. You're right. Okay. Dining.
Interesting.
Dining.
Interesting.
Carthay Circle and Lamplight Lounge, I think, are better dining experiences than Blue Bayou, Carnation Cafe, and Cafe Orleans.
No question about it. For sure. I have had countless great experiences now at Lamplight. Carthay, I haven't been in a while, but I want to go. I am constantly looking for a reservation.
Because you're at a restaurant, but everyone's got their mini ears on, and like you're in flip flops. Doesn't matter, and the staff are very nice. Not that they're not nice at Disneyland, but it's like,
hey, they're not at Blue Bayou. Nah, dude, get out of here.
It's because you show up at 8:45 and they close at 9.
They shouldn't let me get a reservation at 8:45.
It's like yes, but also like you're that guy.
Yeah. I'll be that guy.
Like they're about to put the chairs on the table, and you're like, can I get a table? I guess we're open. But Cafe Orleans, you know, and Carnation Cafe, while I have good experiences, actually I had great experiences there.
Yeah, me too. But
it's not a dining experience, it's an eating experience.
Yeah.
Right? You sit down outside, you know, you got the loud people, and then like you get delicious food, but it's not a restaurant.
It's almost like a diner.
No, diners are cool.
But like
it's like a
Denny's diner. Like you're going to eat. You're not going to experience anything. That's it.
I'm trying to think of something that has like an outdoor. BJ's.
Like BJ's outdoor specifically?
I don't know. Because like
I know what you're going
Cafe Orleans. Like you don't feel like a cafe. You don't feel like a restaurant. You're just kind of at its place with food.
Yeah.
And it's good food. And I like going there. I'm like, I'll go back.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's not like Carthay or Lamplight though.
No.
And I'm excited to go to those places.
Yeah. Like if I see a Lamplight reservation, I don't care what seasonal thing's going on. I'm going to Lamplight.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's just great. It's
as long as it's, dude, I haven't seen so many Lamplight reservations, but they're like at 2 p.m.
Yeah, we're just not there.
Yeah.
But can't be beat. DCA does dining and drinks better. I think DCA does sweet treats better. Not the treats themselves, because they're all the same. But I think Trolley Treats beats Candy Palace.
I think so too. I have gone to Trolley Treats a solid handful of times. I've never bought anything from Candy Palace.
I have. And Candy Palace used to be great. In the before 4 times. Candy Palace sucks right now.
Yeah.
You never want to go there. It's 3 counters. And
it's super crowded.
Crazy line.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's just...
Can't you do mobile order at Trolley Treats?
You can mobile order Candy Palace too.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Trolley Treats has like the surrounding area.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. The queue works because there's a switchback inside the store.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the ambiance is a little better. It's not like you're in a loud mall in a sweet factory, you know? And I don't know. It's cuter in there. It's next to Starbucks and Clarabelle's.
So it's like coffee, ice cream, candy.
Yeah.
That works.
Would you say DCA does ice cream better, Clarabelle's versus
I like it more.
Gibson Girl?
I like Clarabelle's.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because they have the bananas, the bars, the sinks, the sundaes, the drinks.
Yeah, the hard floats.
The nadas. The sandia
Yeah.
nada, the mangoniada.
Mangoniada.
Yeah.
And don't rule out Ghirardelli.
Dude, yeah.
You know what I mean?
DCA does ice cream better.
They do. They do. And you have the Snowman's place too. You get soft serve.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a Dole Whip, but you don't even like the Dole Whip.
I'm good. I do want Dole Whip beer, but that's it.
Ooh. Would you want a beer or like an Ace pineapple cider?
Well, like that beer I showed you earlier. Tropical Hideaway.
Oh, not a Dole Whip in a beer.
Yeah. Dude, whoever made that beer, like the nerds that work at Bottle Logic,
They know.
Those are Disney people. If they're calling it Tropical Hideaway,
Dude, they're wearing a Spirit jersey at work.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Okay. I think Cars Land is better themed than Galaxy's Edge. Even if it's just 2 streets.
Yep.
Galaxy's Edge is wonderful. It is immersive. It's super immersive.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just immersed in the fact that you're immersed. I don't feel like there's like a blaster on my belt.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in a cool place. And I'm not a Galaxy Edge trash talker. I go there almost every time I'm there. But Cars Land is like head to toe, top to bottom. Even though like they have regular Coca-Cola, not like the cool cups or whatever like Galaxy Edge. It's just like the lights are tail lights in the flowers and like the cones, and it's just
the little things. Yeah, like we always say.
The little things, the big things, the names of things, and you're like, what's that stupid pun? Oh, that's a good pun.
Yeah.
You know, when I said like what did it say? It was like Radiator Winter Curios, and I was like, what's that? Oh, springs, like because it's everything. And
to me, Cars Land is an S tier land, a Disney S tier land. There's Pandora up there. There's a couple others. Galaxy's Edge is an A tier. It's very good. I love it. But it's missing that little bit that can make it into an S tier.
It should have been Tatooine.
Yeah.
As much as Tatooine's like in every show now, and it's kind of boring. Like either that or Endor, right? But they could have done Tatooine because they could have put some dumb resistance base, you know, whatever. I know it's kind of canon and whatever. They could have figured that out. And then
they didn't need to put any shade.
Yeah, we'd have the cantina.
Yeah.
You could toss a Ronto Roasters in there, like no big deal. Mm-hmm. And then the Millennium Falcon could have just been in that spaceport area.
Yeah.
And I know they want to do the Black Spire thing, so that does. I won't discount the Black Spire, like the spires, but we've said this before, and other people have said this, where Disney missed the mark compared to Wizarding World and Cars Land. Those are places from movies that we want to go to.
Yeah.
And the Galaxy's Edge is not a place. It's going to be on PSVR too, and I'm going to try it. But it's not.
It's a made-up land.
Yeah.
Even though they're all made-up lands. But
it's not from a thing that you've seen already.
Right.
You know? Dude.
You think Tatooine would have worked better than Endor?
Endor.
I wish
they could do the fake trees. They could.
Yeah, I wish it would have been Endor, because then we would have had our
We could have like a Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, but like Ewok.
Yeah,
and a Resistance, or even Yavin. Yeah, they could have done Yavin 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Resistance base, you could throw a Cantina in there, maybe. I don't know.
Naboo.
That would be sick. No, dude. World Showcase, but Naboo.
That'd be cool.
Westcott.
One day.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about Lord of the Rings really quick?
Oh, no.
The movies are going up for sale at the end of the year.
What do you mean?
So the rights were purchased by that random person of Lord of the Rings. Okay? But the rights of the movies and the Hobbit trilogy specifically are going up for sale.
The movies or that period of time?
The movies.
I don't get it. Like Warner owns the movies. The movies that are already made?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. I just saw this thing about specifically the movies.
Whatever it is, like Warner, New Line, whatever.
I don't know if Warner's selling it because Warner's having the weird... Well, no. That's Discovery.
Same thing.
They're merging, right?
Discovery bought Warner.
Okay.
Well, they merged, but Discovery's running it.
Right. I think they're selling it off is what they're doing.
What are they going to have left?
I don't know, dude. They got the DC EU with James Gunn now.
So basically, you can make like a Frodo with curly Elijah Wood hair.
Yeah.
And then Aragorn. I know, like, they're described, but like the Aragorn that looks like Aragorn, but you can't make it look like the actor because he has to sign it off. But like,
when I saw that though, I was like, oh, if Disney buys, that's an easy.
They're not gonna do it.
Easy fifth gate in Orlando.
They're not gonna.
Easy third gate here. Like
Disney's not gonna buy Lord of the Rings. Will they be allowed to? I guess it's just movies.
It's just It's
not a studio. It's not. It's just straight up IP.
There's value there, but there's not like tangible Fox value.
Do you think they will?
Do you want
to make a silly bet that you think they're going to buy it and I think they're not?
Yes, sure.
And
the loser has to buy the hipster Mickey ears.
No, one of us still has to buy the hipster Mickey ears. Huh. Okay. It'll happen before the end of this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If it does, if Disney buys Lord of the Rings, I will finish the trilogy extended, and we will do 3 Trammin Plus episodes.
Oh, I'm so down.
3? Yeah, I'll make it big.
Yeah.
And
extended editions.
Huh?
Trammin Plus extended edition.
Oh, we'll just call it that.
Yeah.
And
I can make it long though. I can talk hours.
That's fine. I'm not worried about that. It's like I'm not worried at all. That would be fun. We should do it anyway. But like I'd have to do it by the end of the year.
Yeah.
What would you have to do? Andor's done. What do I care? What do I care about?
Done for me?
No, like it's done this season, like this year.
What
do I care about that you don't care about?
I watched the Mighty Ducks trilogy.
No, that's not. What? Do you know?
Mad Men.
I haven't watched Mad Men.
Oh, okay. Succession. Sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch it anyways, though.
Yeah, that's not a good Trammin Plus, though.
Yeah.
Is there a game you're supposed to play and you didn't?
Ragnarok.
I swear, isn't there a game I swear
Horizon?
By? Horizon.
Okay. Horizon's
yeah.
fair.
Dude, that's
fair.
longer than Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But it's one episode.
Yeah.
And you want to play it anyway.
I do.
You never played Zero Dawn?
No, but I can play it on my Steam Deck.
Okay, we'll do Zero Dawn.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I could talk about Zero Dawn for like an hour.
Okay.
And we'll do the latest. We'll call it a retro. Trammin minus. Okay.
That's good. Trammin minus.
But you can't. The dash is not gonna. It doesn't work.
Just
like a negative exponent.
Yeah.
Trammin less.
Trammin squared.
Traminus. Traminus.
Welcome to the new episode of Traminus.
Okay. Yes. So, DCA Does themed. Dude, if Avengers Campus was still Bugs Land, no contest right now.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But now it's Avengers Campus.
DCA does motion sims better. Sorry, Star Tours, but I think Soarin'.
It is better.
Even though Star Tours, you're flying, you're following, You're in a plane with a view screen.
Yeah.
Soaring, you're there.
Yeah.
You're surrounded.
Star Tours, you got to give some respect to the original, though.
Star Tours is not bad.
Yeah.
At all. I just went on it willingly, and I was like, yes, I like get excited to go. I get excited for Millennium Falcon. But I think like soaring, I know over California, but the motion sim, the way you're sitting and the experience, I think is better.
Yeah.
At DCA.
You know, when I went with Ricardo and Karina a couple times ago, he was telling me that that's the only ride he's not able to do is Star Tours. He said he gets motion sick in it.
A lot of people don't get sick on soaring, but they do on Star Tours.
That's what he was telling me. And I'm like, that's like, oh, you wouldn't do well in VR. But I don't know what it is about Star Tours that makes people.
There's no wind.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So the big thing with soaring, there's blowing wind in your face.
Yeah.
And that makes you feel, your ears feel the wind and your brain thinks you're moving. Yeah.
But Star Tours, you're
inside.
Wouldn't you get motion sick in a car then?
People get motion sick in cars and you are moving in the car. So there's a fluid in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
And the fluid moves when you move. And your brain goes, he's moving.
Oh, I see.
So
I see.
Would you like a motion sickness tangent?
Sure.
So where motion sickness comes from is if you are moving, your eyes see that you're moving, and your ears and brain feel like you're moving, you're good. If you're in a car, let's say, right, and you're looking down at a book, your ears feel like you're moving, but you don't see like you. It doesn't. Part of your body thinks you're not moving, right?
Right.
What does your brain think? I've been poisoned. Because it goes, I'm not supposed to feel this way, that I'm moving and I'm not moving. I'm poisoned. How do you get poison out of your body? You throw up.
Right.
And there it is. It's a, I must get this poison out. It's like, no, you dumb brain, I'm not. And that's why the placebo works. Because you're kind of telling your brain, like, I'm not poisoned, I'm okay. The pressure points, that's not real.
Oh, it's just
a wristband. It's a placebo, but that's okay. Placebos work. They are a valid treatment.
Yeah,
I'm not discounting them, but it's not real.
It's just a reminder that what you're doing is fine.
It's like, hey, this is gonna make you feel better, and it does. And here's the thing about placebos: you can know something is a placebo, and it still works. No matter what, you take a couple ibuprofens, you're feeling better because you just know.
Wait, ibuprofen is placebo?
No, it's real. But like, even if it's not going to help, it does.
Yeah.
Even if you're feeling anxious, take an ibuprofen. It doesn't do anything for anxiety. But you're like, I took some medicine. I'm going to be better.
Yeah.
Right? Just like the medicine ball. It's leaf water.
But it makes you feel better.
Yeah. I mean, I know tea helps you, but it's not, there's no medicine in it.
Yeah. You got lemonade and honey.
There's the mint honey. Have you had that thing?
No.
Not all of them have it, but it's like a mint tea with a honey syrup and lemonade. The lemonade, when I learned about it, sounds gross. It's kind of sweet, but it's good. Okay.
But yes, soaring is better than Star Tours. I would love for you to go on Flight of Passage. It is soaring is better to Star Tours. Flight of Passage is better to soaring.
I think that will be like maybe a first vacation way in the future with me and Kimmy, or like first like a trip, right? Because it's a trip. It's not a vacation. You're not lounging at Walt Disney World if you've never been.
No, you're tripping.
Yeah. So that's like we've just put that like we'll just do that in the future. We're not in a rush. We know we're gonna go, right? That's just we'll put that way out there.
Yeah.
Because we want to do it right. Just like someone in We Have It So Good did, and we'll get to that.
That we will.
Because I'm not, no offense, and nothing wrong with it, not staying in a pop.
You shouldn't.
So, I might even do 2 hotels.
That's how you do it.
Okay. DCA does the hangout better.
Yep.
Hanging out in California Adventure is great. The vibes are chill. Disneyland isn't chill. It's magical. You can have sweet moments. You can have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it's not big chilling. You're not California chilling.
California Adventure is the chill part.
Yeah. you can hang out with your friends. You can all walk side to side or like, 5 abreast. You're fine. You have a drink in your hand. You're not even getting drunk. It's just like even if you have water in your hand, you could have it in your hand and no one's bumping you.
Yeah.
You could just be out, walk around. You can wear your fun clothes, right? You can feel the wind in your face.
Why is this?
It's open.
Is that what it is?
It's a bay. You're not cramped. There's no like back walkways.
You know what? Maybe it is the water, huh?
I don't think it's just the water. It's open skies. When I think California chilling, you're walking towards San Francisco, let's say. That's what it's going to be, right? That big parade route, wine countries to your right. You see the sky. It's open in front of you. You can't see the outside world, really. But you see the sky. You see open air. You see things to your left and right. You're feeling good music. You
got trade winds playing.
Yeah. You're just chilling. And you could breathe.
Yeah.
And Disneyland, I've had, before things were crazy, my solo trips. And I'm relaxing. But I'm not like chilling with people.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out alone. But then DCA, you're hanging out. You go to a festival. You grab some food. You go check out this thing. You look at live music. Yeah.
And it is the pass holder park.
For sure.
Like,
you don't feel guilty going there.
Yeah.
Like you wasted your money.
Yeah.
And like we said before, you can go to Lamplight. Lamplight, when you could get a bunch of people in.
I've never done that.
No, like think of when we went with Matthew.
Oh, yeah.
How great was that?
Yeah,
I think it was just me, you, Brandy, and Matthew.
Yeah.
Right? There's no one else. But it felt like, we're chilling in Lamplight.
Yeah. And that was crazy because it was a walk-in.
That wasn't a walk-in. That was an hour and a half.
Yeah. but there was no reservation.
Yeah. So that's like, it's fun. Even like when we went to Touch of Disney. We were upstairs, but we were chilling in Lamplight,
We were upstairs?
Yeah.
No, we were by the bar.
Upstairs bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I thought we were by the bar.
No, they didn't open the downstairs, I think.
Oh.
They opened it like a week later when DCA opened. Yeah. Big chilling.
Yep.
Would you say DCA does entertainment better?
When you say entertainment, are you talking about mainly live shows? Or I guess Fantasmic's in there too, huh?
There is Fantasmic and there's fireworks, but you have World of Color. You have the 5 and Dime. I know they're not on the car right now, but maybe they'll bring that back. There's no theater show anymore, but then you got Avengers Campus stuff.
I feel if there was the theater show, the edge would go to DCA. But as of right now, I think Disneyland still does it better.
What about live music? There's only one, huh? Is it only 5 and Dime?
I mean, but then we have the festival live music.
Right. That's what I was thinking earlier.
Yeah. That for sure. They get it. They get it there. Because they get Fat Cat Swingers.
I'm just giving it all to them.
Yeah.
But even like...
It's mostly kosher.
Dude, Mariachi Divas.
Mariachi Divas, yeah. They've been there since day one. DCA 1.0.
Literally day one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I want to give a shout out to the Christopher Brothers. They're just playing covers.
Christopher Brothers?
Yeah, there's like the 3 dudes.
In Sonoma Terrace?
No, they're all over the place. They used to play Tomorrowland stage.
Oh, okay.
It's just like 3 local brothers, I think. Yeah. And they're just like, dude, they played like Viva La Vida the other day. And like people were just like losing it.
Yeah.
Right? They're just, and then like they'll play, they're just fun. And it's, it's a cover band, whatever.
Right. But covers are fun.
Yeah. And they're chill too, where they're just like, yeah, we're just out here having fun. We're just like local playing, And then there's the Dylan Carbone with the cucaracha dance.
Yeah.
All that good.
Like with the food, they get wild. They get a little crazy with the music, which I appreciate.
It was like a like Harry Styles cumbia. Like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah. And Disneyland does the more traditional stuff. They have
the band. Great.
Yeah.
Dapper Dans.
Exactly.
Phenomenal. But I think
Pirate Band. My favorite.
Where's the Pirate Band, right?
They come out.
Do they?
They do. They do.
I haven't seen them. But yeah. So maybe we'll stand down on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know if
there's an argument to be made.
Yeah. Well, you guys let us know. That's like the next website thing, like votes.
Yeah.
But right now, we got the Ask box, and you could always DM and Discord and email and all that kind of stuff. So, does DCA do music loops better? Because I think they do.
That's a bold statement.
Buena Vista Street. I know Main Street has the iconic, like 3 songs. And Buena Vista Street maybe isn't iconic. But that old-timey music, even during Christmas.
It hits. It hits.
It hits. You can hear it. It's not like, Married Life.
Yeah.
Great song.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But we've heard it a million times at this point. Yeah.
It's almost better that you don't recognize the music in DCA.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the Frontierland loop, but like, even Buena Vista Street, I think beats Main Street. Hollywoodland, despite all its flaws, dude, that Hollywood Golden Age music is great.
And I mean, remember that loop we listened to at the lounge area by Hollywoodland for a while?
Oh yeah, the Electric Lounge.
Shout out to that, dude.
Dead
Shout
Mouse.
out to the Electronica, Mad Tea Party. There's a lot of good music there. There was.
How have they not done a new?
Oh, I don't know, dude. They need to do something there
because it would help them. They could sell a bunch of drinks.
Yeah, dude. They have the stage there now, that permanent stage.
What would you put there?
It has to be something relevant.
You can't bring something back. I mean, I could imagine bringing Electronica back.
Me too.
But
me too.
Will they? Because they're doing Tron 3?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't, what's like the new hotness with Disney? There's no like, is there a hotness?
An Encanto like party?
No.
I guess.
We're not drinking.
Yeah, we are drinking, huh? What happened to some of like the recent live action Disney things? But they're all remakes right now.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's like Marvel is not the party thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
And like I liked Strange World, but it's not. That's just it's just an animation film.
Yeah.
What's Pixar? Dude.
Buzz Lightyear.
Soul. Imagine a jazz festival.
See, that'd be cool.
Like pop, not pop jazz, but like not lounge jazz is what I'm saying.
But
I know there's a name for it. I don't know the name.
Fast paced, like party jazz.
Oh, it doesn't even have people like party. You don't even need a DJ. Just like jazz festival.
Yeah.
Just call it that. Dude.
They sell wine there and stuff. They have the benches already. Dude,
what would we call it? It would be a soul.
It would have to have a colon in it first off.
No, yeah. But like a alliteration with soul. Like what would it be? Like I don't know.
Soul Times or something.
Let the good times soul.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that. I think that would be fun.
It would. That would. And it's different enough to have its place there. And jazzy is kind of Hollywoody.
Yeah. It's a little late for soul. Black History Month has begun, so it's a little like they're not going to do this.
Yeah.
I think it would be. If you got to do something.
That's a good use of the land.
Yeah. It would fit.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, well. But the Grizzly Peak Airfield music loop, top tier, maybe the best of all time to me. The Grizzly Peak Recreation Area loop is similarly wonderful. And they make you feel mystical, magical, whatever.
Yeah. And it's not always crescendoing like Avengers Campus is.
Yeah, we'll leave that one out. Pixar Pier Loop is fine. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pacific Wharf Loop feels classic.
Yeah, it does.
I know trade winds.
That's a jam, dude.
It is a jam.
Yeah.
And but like they have like the Spanish music too, like Spanish guitar.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites. It's called SOB, South of the Border. I forgot who it's by. Great song.
Yeah.
It's very what is it? Is it Gypsy Kings or Gypsy
Cumbia Kings?
No.
Oh, there's Gypsy Kings too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think they're in the loop, but it's like that style too. It's great stuff. And even, dude, have you heard the Lunar New Year loop?
I have.
It's great.
Yeah, some good stuff in there.
Yeah, and I know it's a little played out now, but the festival loops are great.
Yeah.
I think DCA's music loops are real. They add to the vibes. They add to the hangout. They add to just the California chillin'.
Yeah.
Or no, I called it California vibin', but I think California chillin' is the
proper term.
Yeah. We may get a California chillin' episode one day.
DCA is very fun, and I'm very glad we have that second park.
Yeah, and in many ways, DCA does it better.
It does. I don't know if I would have a pass if it was just Disneyland.
If there's one park, same crowds.
Yeah.
You're right.
I feel DCA is kind of our little getaway.
DCA is where we go to hang out and try things. Disneyland is where we go to do things. And yeah, I feel like I could just buy a bunch of tickets to Disneyland.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, we're just going to go all day, get a genie, whatever. But hey, yeah, let's go to DCA. Speaking of, St. Trammin's Day.
That's coming up.
March 17th.
Do I have the res?
You said you did.
I think I must.
March 17th, we will be in California Adventure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you happen to be buying a ticket and that you're spending it in California Adventure. I think we will have to come up with some sort of schedule.
I'm down, dude.
Like
that means we're going on Soarin'.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, we could try that.
Yeah.
It's a big old group.
We get a whole row.
Who knows how many people are coming? It could be 5.
It's us, dude. It's just us, dude.
It's just us.
Hey, Kimmy.
Yeah. So I think Kimmy's sister's coming.
Oh, nice.
Because she has the 3-day.
Yeah.
She's like, come, we're going to be there that day. So yeah, we will be there. I have my reservation. Maybe we can pull off getting there a little early. I don't know.
What day is it?
Friday.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
not like we'll be there all day.
Yeah, like a 3:30, 4,
something like that.
Yeah,
before. Yeah, and that will be like a loose, like, hey, you could look for us, DM us to find it. Like, we will tell you where we're at and build the group.
Oh, dude, I got people coming. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got people coming. I got a solid 8. We got a squad.
So that day will be the type of day you could just come say hi and leave.
Yeah, but
if that is you want to hang out, and again, if there's like a few people, everyone's going to be talking. Last year there weren't too many, but we had where like listeners were talking to listeners without us. So it's like, and that's what the Discord's like. So join the Discord. And
at one point we broke off.
Yeah,
you and Kimmy left, and we continued at the Grand California.
That was the first. That wasn't St. Trammin's Day.
That wasn't.
No, Kimmy and I left.
Time's a flat circle, man.
That was 9 o'clock. We were like, we're going home.
Yeah.
We didn't break up. We just, okay, goodbye. I'm sleepy. That was just, we were, the meetup, that wasn't a meetup. It's like September 28th,
wait, so
29th.
The picture wasn't from St. Trammin's Day?
Which one?
The one on Discord, the event on Discord that I made.
What?
I made an event on Discord.
What picture did you use?
Check it
the
out.
Keyblade one?
No. Where did we go to for? Yeah, one event. St. Trammin's Day meetup.
No, that wasn't St. Trammin's Day.
That's hilarious. All right. We got 9 interested, dude. Yeah, see, I knew Ricardo would come through, dude.
Yeah, but what I was saying, you can just come say hi, leave, whatever, get your sticker, and we will not be insulted. That's a lot for some people.
It is.
But this is kind of your opportunity where you ever see us and you kind of want to hang, but everyone's doing their own thing. This is like, we're all going to be hanging out and you could just stay.
Yeah.
Until we leave. Right. Just, don't follow me into the bathroom. If you do, go to, skip one. Like we said. But yeah, we will be doing that. California vibing, California Trammin.
California drinking.
Yeah. Have a red trolley with us.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Would we do like outside of Flows? Instead of Hollywood Lounge?
Switch it up a little bit. Yeah,
forget Hollywood Lounge.
Sure. Outside of Flows is good. As long as we can find the tables.
No, maybe just chill in the walkway.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There aren't going to be 30 of us. Come on.
Hey, you don't know.
I know.
You don't know.
So
I'm hopeful. That people are coming out of the woodwork. You got the Colorado fam coming through again.
Are they?
No, I don't know.
They might be.
They might.
Dude, they come here all the time.
Yeah.
St. Trammin's Day, be there. Or don't be there. That's okay. We will be there. And you could drink. You don't have to drink. We're probably just gonna be chatting. We might go on like one ride,
and then we leave.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But be a chill time. We're very nice people. I don't know why I said that. You guys know. And I won't make fun of you unless you ask me to.
Yeah.
Or if you're from Sacramento.
It's weird, dude, because sometimes when we're talking to people who listen, like when we were hanging out with Raven and Joel, there were certain things I was telling them, and they were like, I think Raven was like, oh yeah, I know. And I'm like, how do you know that? And it's like, you listen to me talk for 2 hours every week, you know?
Yeah. They just, you know, a part of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's time for We Have It So Good, where we in the Tram fam talk about our trips to Disneyland and what's bringing us joy lately. Right in with your trip recaps at trammin.com/ask.
And people wrote in. People
Yes,
definitely
did.
wrote in this week.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm off the carpet. Come
On your magic carpet ride, dude.
He's got to write in. Where is he?
Hey, shout out, dude.
We got to hang out with him.
We do.
That's our bad.
I just saw him.
That's our bad. I always wait for him. I'm always like, is he going to emerge from the shadows?
He does.
He does. It's the best way.
Yeah.
I'm like waiting for him. Where like, I hope he emerges from the shadows. Yeah, we could just hang out.
I was trying to book it into that 1 o'clock runaway railway time, and I see him just chilling there, and I was like, I gotta go. It was like 12:57. He's like, go.
I'm just gonna remind you now, so keep this in mind. We cannot record on February 14th.
And we cannot record on February 7th. So we got to figure that one out too. I forgot to tell you.
That's next week.
Yeah. We'll figure.
Oh, wait.
Sunday or Monday, whenever.
I'm good with both Mondays.
Okay. Cool.
2 Mondays. Okay.
Yeah. Brandy and I are like doing our Valentine's Day celebration on the 7th.
Wow.
Yeah, because we wanted to go to Fleming's for Valentine's, and I was gonna book it, and it was like their 3-course meal, which has like lobster and stuff, is like $280. And I was like, or she said, or we could go a week earlier and go on Tomahawk Tuesday for $140. I'm like, that's a good point, you know.
You guys into the tomahawk?
Oh yeah,
dude, you got to get a tomahawk from Costco.
I do. I gotta cook that thing.
You got to go to the correct Costco.
For the proper,
they don't all have
proper
Prime
graded.
and all that. Yeah.
Okay.
And look up how to read a steak.
Meat thermometers do a lot, man.
No, how to like look at the marbling and decide if it's good or not. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Just
it's like buying a watermelon.
Except real.
Yeah.
The watermelon thing, if anything, the white helps the most because it's like where it rested and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Write in with your watermelon tips at trammin.com/ask. But Jeff P writes in, hey, Kirk and Rain, thanks for reading my message on the Vibe Check episode. Finally had time to catch up. Kirk, you asked how I found out about Trammin, and Rain, you hit the nail on the head. I searched for Disneyland Podcast, and you two were one of the first results. You got to do incognito, Rain.
I'm doing incognito, no Wi-Fi, no
Wi-Fi. Oh, because of my house.
Yeah, because the IP. Yeah.
Okay, so he says this is now the only one that I listen to on a regular basis. Anyway, on to my We Have It So Good. During my last trip to DCA earlier this month, one thing I really enjoyed was watching people at the launch of Incredicoaster in the twilight hours while sipping on an open ocean, the official drink of Trammin. Seeing people of all ages with faces of excitement, fright, and other emotions while sipping on my drink was a great way for me to soak it all in. Thanks again for the podcast. I'm looking forward to future episodes.
Nice. I looked us up, as one should, and we are ranking number 4 on the Google Disneyland Podcast, links. Nostalgia is number 1.
Okay.
Then blog.feedspot with the 25 best Disneyland podcasts, and we're not on there.
We were.
Really? On this one?
Oh, we were. Oh, maybe another one? I think
it's another one, because
Dude, those people don't even upload.
Oh, we are. Number 14. Dude, why are they going off of Twitter followers? Come on.
Twitter followers?
Yeah. Literally that's what, or Facebook.
Go follow us on Twitter, I guess.
Yeah. But then there's DizGeek, and then there's Trammin.
Okay.
Yeah. But we are on Player
Not
FM's best Disneyland podcast right under Nostalgia. So.
I wonder if that's by downloads.
Ooh, I never thought of that.
Like on Player FM.
Yeah.
Or the charts on iTunes and whatever.
Yeah.
Does it say or no?
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
Yeah. Trammin's on there. Let's go, dude. That's nice.
All right. But thank you, Jeff, for writing in. Glad you had fun. Glad you had an open ocean in the open air of DCA.
Shout out to the emoji, too, that you made. All the emojis.
Oh, that was literally the Google drink emoji. And then I changed the hue.
To blue?
Yeah. And then there was an orange and one little red thing. And I erased the orange and I duplicated the red into 3 raspberries. With nice. And then the straw was already red.
Nice.
And then I messed up some of it, but you can't see because it's so tiny.
Yeah.
I still have to put a little blue around everything. I'm going to redo all the trams.
Oh, because of the non-dark mode.
Yeah. So I'm going to redo all the trams, and they're all going to be lined up on the bottom.
Got it.
They're centered right now. And I saved all the PSDs, so nice. I at least have that.
On Google Drive, too. I saw.
Yeah, I put them there. There's a Kingdom Hearts emoji. It's the crown. Yeah. There's a Brandy got the Winnie the Pooh one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was looking for a honey pot. I'll have to make one, but one thing at a time. So, Beth C writes in. A little bit different. We have it so good since I just got back from Disneyland Paris. Spent 4 days in the parks there, which is more than enough to see and do pretty much everything. My highlights were Phantom Manor, Alice's Curious Labyrinth, and the nightly drone show Disney D-Light. I was worried about some of the rides being inversion coasters, which are Avengers Flight Force, Hyperspace Mountain, and Indiana Jones, since I've always told myself I don't do upside-down rides. But I rode them all and had a great time. If anyone has any questions about Disneyland Paris, please send them my way, and I'll try to help. So I think if you just go in our followers and search for Bethany, she'll be there.
Nice. I did not know there was an Indiana Jones coaster.
I didn't either.
So cool.
Is that in Hollywood Studios?
I feel like that's where it would be, because they want that one thing for you to go to the other side of the park.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Autumn, my cousin, loved the labyrinth. He was like, "It's so cool."
Nice.
It's like a maze.
Well, I'll be there one day.
Hedge maze. Yeah, me too. I'm surprised you haven't gone.
I've never been.
You're a traveler.
I've never been to Europe at all.
Do you have a passport?
I do. I told my uncle this week. Not the business uncle, my traveling Nino uncle. He said he's going to Iceland in a couple months.
How long is he going?
I think a week.
It's too long.
I don't know.
Colin Moore already says 3 days and then you're bored.
He's going with Nat Geo.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he hates Disney. And in my head the whole time, I'm like, little do you know, you're going with Disney.
Yeah.
But I told him, after this year, I'm vowing to to not go to Mexico anymore. I got 3 Mexico trips this year, man.
Like that are still coming.
Yeah.
God.
3. I'm good. After this, I've seen Mexico. I'm good. I need to go to Europe. I need to go to Asia. I need to go to Australia. Everywhere else except Mexico.
I'm so afraid of Australia.
Why?
I don't want to just like wake up and there's a tarantula in my room.
That's not gonna happen.
Dude, it happens.
That's not gonna...
I'd have to stay in a high-rise hotel. Like, tarantula's not taking the elevator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, you open your mailbox. There's something in there trying to kill you. I think we have a listener on it. Oh, yeah, we have New Zealand.
Yeah. Jim Nobes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimny.
But we had another one, but I think he stopped listening. I don't know. Let us know if you're more than just one person. But yeah, Eduardo writes in, "Hey, Trammin, imagine a year without Disney. Well, not necessarily. I went 2 times last year for my high school's grad night and for my birthday. And in all honesty, I wasn't really missing Disneyland that much, being focused on school and starting college. However, this year, I knew that I wanted to go again, and voila, the Magic Keys were looking for new owners. So I adopted an Imagine key, and I'm so far very happy."
Can you pause real quick? What is that called? What is that dash called?
The hyphen?
Yeah, the hyphen. I guess it's hyphenated.
Okay,
like that.
Wait,
okay, you know how they have that Oxford comma?
The break?
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate this writing style.
So a little, I think he went too many.
As a little run-on?
Breaking a sentence with hyphen.
Eduardo,
like you're looking for a name for that thing, right?
Eduardo's a very good writer, though.
He is.
I appreciate it all the time.
Let's see. Punctuation, M dash and N dash. Break in it. Sentence break? No. Line break.
It's not the M dash?
Hyphenate between. Yeah, maybe. Huh. It's just like it's a break in the sentence.
I feel like you're an English major, Eduardo.
Let's see. My first day back. See, like.
There could have been
I'm sorry I'm doing this to you, Eduardo, but it's because Rain is now going, okay. Like my first day back, he did parentheses, 123. I went to Disneyland. No shows. Yeah, it's like this helps me read it, but you wouldn't write like this.
Yeah. Maybe he does that to help you read.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it.
No.
I'm helping Rain learn grammar. So said my first day back, January 23rd, I went to Disneyland. No shows, just rides. No food. Although I did have some popcorn. It was incredibly salty. But for $12, said screw it and ate my popcorn. They're $12?
$12. You probably got that's the
bucket.
The bucket, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like $4 or $5.50, something like that.
6.
I don't know. Tried to make everything in before the Disney 100th celebration began. So my second trip on the 25th, I went to DCA, and the first thing I did was go get my magic key button. Where's this?
No idea.
It's under the swing something?
It must
I thought it's a bag. No, the bag was Christmas.
I got the one that came in my...
I never got that.
Yeah, you were saying.
I never got the second one.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I had to message them. Okay. I didn't get any food, just rode rides. And since I go by myself, I got in the single rider line for web slingers. And I was very excited for this ride because I like the Spider-Man movies. And when it was my time to get on the ride with these two women, one of them started to scream for the cast member saying that I wasn't with them, like in their party. Didn't even talk to me like I wasn't there. The cast member told her that they fill up the empty seats with single riders. And she told him that she knew nothing about that and that they should have told her. I was in the middle of the conversation with one leg inside the ride, so it was very awkward, and there were definitely people staring. We 3 rode the ride, and in the middle of it, the ride broke down for 5 minutes.
That is awkward.
And the complete silence made that whole experience just so much worse. When it was time to go, I got off and shook it off, and it sucked, but I didn't let it get to me because 99% of the time, I always have a positive experience with others when I awkwardly have to join their boat, log, or gondola. I then decided to catch World of Color before it changes to World of Color 1. Beautiful as always. And on my way out, I was walking and saw this tall, bearded figure with a blue sweatshirt and glasses. And it seemed to have a familiar smile, so I approached it with caution. And to my surprise, it was Kirk.
Oh, what the heck? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Kirk was very friendly and gifted me some stickers. Said bye to Kirk. And that was my second day at the parks. So,
dude, first off, called you tall.
Did he?
Yeah. A tall, bearded figure.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Eduardo, are you pandering or am I tall? I got to know. I was taller than him. So, we'll get to that in a second. So, most people, when you're single riding, are like, oh, cool, you're riding with us?
Yeah.
And they'll be funny. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I scream a lot, so I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Or like,
yeah, I've had
like, oh, hey, you're gonna go on, you're gonna fall out of here with us. Like, you know, they're cool. Or they'll chit chat, and I'll bring this up in a future episode because we got something planned. But like single riding with people is fun. Like let's say the same scenario, and let's talk about typical society and stereotypes and whatever, right? I was on Goofy Sky School, and I'm a tall bearded man, right? Kimmy was also in single rider, but went on her own. And they threw me in a cart with 3 other girls, and you're like trapped in there, right? And you would think you'd get this negative experience, whatever. And the girl next to me just goes, I'm just going to say sorry in advance that I'm going to scream a lot. You know?
Yeah.
Like they're almost like, I'm sorry you're with us.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you should scream on this ride. Don't even worry. Right? And
it's warranted.
Scream. Yeah. So it's like, usually, like he said, 99% of the time, you're going to have a great experience with strangers.
Yeah.
So that was just weird. And I met Eduardo. He's not a scary looking fellow whatsoever. So I don't know, like
he's actually a young chap from what it seems like.
Yeah. So I don't know. Some people are just rude.
Yeah.
All right. And good.
Right.
Don't let it roll off your shoulder.
People
man.
suck.
Yeah.
That's
but I did meet Eduardo. which was very cool. I'm like, oh, it's Eduardo. And I'm like, oh, these are my friends, Adrian, whatever. And he was like, it's so weird seeing you like out of the screen. I was like, yeah. So gave him some stickers, whatever. We just like, chit-chatted for a second and he went on his way. But really nice meeting you, man. You are, dude, there's a contrast of Gen Z. They're either like treat you like you're not a human or they're very respectful.
There is. Yeah,
and Eduardo's a respectful chap.
Okay.
Why do we what? Lad.
I like
what
chap.
Is chap?
I
Lad.
like chap.
Lad. Young lad. That's a SOS thing.
Yeah.
Weren't you guys ladding for like...
I never ladded.
You didn't?
No. But he calls Steph Lass. Like as her name.
SOS is annoying in the greatest way possible. He's annoying the way I'm annoying.
I get it.
I do think he's funnier in a group.
You know what's crazy? He's 30.
You're so close.
I am.
It's February 1st when this airs. It's happening for us.
Yeah.
93.
T minus about a month.
You care?
It's just it feels weird.
You have a house?
I do.
Oh no. All right, back to business. Nice meeting you, Eduardo. But he had a third trip, the 100th celebration on the 27th. And he says, I was on my way back to the park and I was on TikTok when some video reminded me that if I wanted to ride Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway, that I needed to get in the virtual queue. It was $6.59, by the way, so I completely forgot about that. Got on the app and by the power of imagination or something, got myself a spot in line.
Oh, what? Hey, good for you, man.
Yeah. He says the ride was cool, and while in the queue, I did get mondoed. 5 Fires Cali Base live stream. Be careful out there, you guys.
What? These guys got a TM? That's hilarious.
No, I think he's just messing.
Yeah.
But got to the parks at 7:50. So I was part of the morning herd. I spent so he says his thing said 7:59. So I don't think I changed it to 6:59 because he said got to the parks by 7:50. So on his way to the park, he was on TikTok. Okay, yeah. So it was a typo. So spent his morning riding rides and walking around and saw the unfrozen Walt Disney. Did you see that guy?
Yeah, that was cool. I'm surprised they let him in. It's a suit.
He didn't have a thing that said Walt on it.
Yeah.
If he had a cast member badge, they would have told him throw it away. So he said, where is he? In the afternoon, all of a sudden, my lips started to hurt. I thought they were dried and kept on my day. And I had the barbecue hot dog. What is a barbecue hot dog?
That must be from... No. Wait, are you in Disneyland or are you in DCA?
It's not DCA because he's...
Runaway Railway, you're right. It must be from Coke Corner.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's literally... I'm going to tell you right now. It's a hot dog with barbecue sauce and slaw. I'm thinking those onions. The fried onions.
Oh. Refreshment corner. Yeah, they do have a specialty dog, right?
I think so. I think it's a pulled pork on it.
Let's see. Sweetheart's saying pistachio raspberry pretzel. Barbecue picnic dog. Pulled pork topped with footlong hot dog, Coca-Cola barbecue sauce, and coleslaw.
Yeah. Bingo. Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. Interesting.
Then at night, it came time to watch the fireworks, and it was just beautiful. Is this our version of Happily Ever After? I think it's better. Now back to my lip thing. Was it the popcorn from the 23rd? I didn't have any spicy food, so my guess is that maybe they didn't mix the popcorn thoroughly, or worse, am I now allergic to popcorn? Freaking out about that, but overall was excited to be back at the parks. I'll be trying to go every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And he says, P.S. Love seeing my rings close on his Apple Watch, saying I walked 7 miles or more. So, first of all, glad you had fun.
Yeah.
He's been going, dude.
All 3 days.
He's been going.
Yeah.
But I feel like that type of popcorn and movie popcorn dries out my lips like nothing else does.
You need a Coke.
But it doesn't chap my lips. they get this.
I've gone and chapped lips from movie popcorn,
but it tingles, right? Like when you eat, it's the salt is just it pulls all the moisture out.
Yeah, it does.
So I think that's all it is, because that'll happen to me at Disneyland with that popcorn, because it's movie popcorn.
Yeah.
So don't worry. I don't think you're allergic. Corn. Listen, man, corn's in everything.
It is
high fructose corn syrup,
cornstarch and everything, which I learned.
Yeah. Watch out for that high fructose corn syrup. JD writes in with the mother of all writings.
The thick writing.
And it's not even the last one, I think. Should we put his last?
Yeah.
It's a fun one. I like it. I read the whole thing because he was like, chop it down if you need to.
I have not read it, so I'm glad. I'm excited.
Oh, okay. So we'll come back. Ozzy writes in, finally went to Disneyland last Sunday and went to Lamplight Lounge. They sat us at one of the special tables, the one with all the Cars characters underneath the glass. I had such a blast. The food was good, the vibes were good, and the servers were really nice. We tried the lobster nachos, which were bomb. Definitely getting that again, and I would highly recommend that to anyone. We also got the al pastor pork chop, the salmon poke, and the roasted chicken. The poke was okay. The al pastor was good. Didn't mention the chicken, because roasted chicken is roasted chicken, right? That's like, if someone's like, I want my steak well done, get the chicken.
Yeah.
We also got a side of the potato skins. I thought they were onion rings at first, but they were pretty good.
Big tater tots.
Not even.
You don't think so?
They're potato cakes.
Yeah, like latkes.
But it's almost like, have you had a crab cake?
No.
Oh. Because they're like, it's just crispy on the outside, but it's like almost a mashed potato inside, right?
Yeah.
It's not a potato skin.
Whatever it is delicious.
Yeah, it's amazing. Says, for drinks, we got the Open Ocean with a Splash, which was still amazing. I had it back in 2019.
Oh, we're back.
For dessert, we got the donuts. They were okay. I didn't really care for them. Those are hit or miss these days.
Yeah, the last ones I got were bad.
Yeah. Definitely want to come back again. After Lamplight, we did Toy Story, hopped to Disneyland, and did Rise. After that, we went to Jolly Holiday and got some tomato soup and just sat and talked pretty much till about 11:30 and went home. It was a pretty chill, mellow day. Disneyland was empty. Everything was 15 to 20 minutes tops. The California Adventure was insane.
Interesting.
It has been insane. It's a Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Someone, I think she's listening, wrote in on, there was my Lamplight Lounge post and said, what is the best day of the week to go?
That. Yeah.
But she said weekday. And I wanted to say it's Sunday now.
Yeah.
Right? But
for sure. What
is Tram Fam? You guys go at weird times compared to us. What is the best weekday? Disney 100, I don't think is gonna. You know what? It might.
When
it starts getting in the news about the fireworks and Disney is 100 years old, but I don't know.
It seems fine so far. I think people were scared this past weekend to go, which is why the crowds were kind of empty. I'm always for the fear. Like remember
you like the fear.
I do that summer of Galaxy's Edge opening, the empty summer that I didn't really go very often, but
I was there.
You took advantage
every Saturday, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know, but glad you had fun, man. Reyes writes in, hey, Kirk and Rain, we have it so good. On this past weekend's trip with my sister, we were able to nab a 7 a.m. boarding group for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I definitely did not think we were going to get it at 7 a.m. and was prepared to try again at 1 p.m. Really enjoyed walking and exploring what we could in Toontown and take in the El Capitan Theater experience. First and foremost, I have not been to Walt Disney World, and this was my first experience of this ride. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Won't spoil it for anyone in the Tram Fam, but please take in the queue if you don't use Lightning Lane. Might have been my favorite part of the whole experience. We have it so good.
Nice.
I heard Lightning Lane only skips one room.
Yeah.
And that overall, we have one more scene than Walt Disney World in the ride.
Honestly, I don't even remember.
I think it was like the finale or something. It ends differently.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is. I have not been on it. But Andrea writes in, we have it so good. I was in the parks this weekend for the opening of Runaway Railway and the start of Disney 100. This was my first time being in the parks on an opening day. And I just love the energy and the vibe, even though it was slightly chaotic. It truly felt like a giant Disneyland party because as we walked around, we ran into what felt like 30 people we knew, including Kirk and Kimmy.
Dude, are you seriously saw Andrea again?
I'll bring it up.
Oh, my God.
And she says, where are you at, Rain?
Dude, not there, apparently. I don't know.
We were 0 for 3 tries. There were 3 of them in achieving a virtual queue spot, which was disappointing, but we did get on the ride after we coughed up the $20 for Lightning Lane. I'm going to pause here. It's 15 now.
I saw that.
And Freddie says people don't even know it's there.
Yeah.
Kimmy wants to go early one of these days.
You don't need, for Lightning Lane, you don't need to go early.
No. Like, well, you can't buy it till you're there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel like I would just get there at noon, buy it.
Before 1 o'clock, people aren't buying it.
They're not? No. So just try
can,
for the second one. I'll cough up the $30.
Dude, you can get there at 12:30 and get on at 1:05.
Well,
like it's almost that instant.
Well, what I would do, like you try to get it at 1. If you don't get it, you just pay up and you're right there.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll do that. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't.
I did that.
Well, because the other thing we were saying is we would get the Lightning Lane at home to try to get the 7, not the Lightning Lane, the virtual queue.
Yeah.
And if we're boarding group 50, we'll go in a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my original plan.
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, 30 is a big difference between 30 and 40, just mentally. But anyways, they did pay. So.
That's insane, dude. You've met whatever. I don't see anybody.
Because you show up at 9.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I see Matthew Andrade.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I saw Jason again. But that's it.
So, Runaway Railway was incredible, and I didn't realize how much I had missed Toontown until I stepped inside. We packed ourselves into a spot on Main Street 10 minutes before fireworks started, and even though our spot was less than ideal, the fireworks still absolutely blew me away. I wish I could have seen them for a second time this weekend, and I'm normally not huge on fireworks. We saw World of Color 1 on Saturday, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it because it was a bit of a snoozer for me overall. There are a few cool parts, but overall, I think I prefer the original. In terms of food for the weekend, I skipped most all of the festival food after hearing so many bad reviews. But Valerie and I clowned on her for spelling the name wrong, but she said it was the voice text because it's her best friend. She knows how to spell her name. But Valerie and I really enjoyed the French onion soup dip pizza from Boardwalk Pizza. Trammin classic.
Trammin classic, all right.
Or no, I don't know if she's joking about Boardwalk Pizza or she's writing a Trammin classic. The Rontolis wrap was also high on my list for the weekend. I also tried the new Cuban sandwich from Ward Wieners after Kirk mentioned that he had tried it. It's interesting, and I'm glad I tried it, but for me, I felt the ratio of bread to filling was off. Far too bready for my liking. I'll talk about that. Overall, one of my favorite Disney weekends of all time, but I'm taking February off because I'm exhausted, even though Kirk won't believe me. So,
nice.
I'll get to My We Have It So Good, but the part where I go to Space Mountain, we stopped and I'm an annoying type of person where if I see people I know walking straight towards me, I won't say anything until they like look and they go like, hey, and I'm like, so it was Andrea, Valerie, and Johnny Metro. If you're a TikTok person, you should follow him.
I saw his TikTok. He's got a lot.
I like him because he's not obnoxious.
Yeah.
You meet him, nice, chill guy, and he doesn't really, he's not screaming in his videos. He's just recording things.
Yeah.
So go check him out. He's cool. Like, actual nice guy. So, what was I saying? Right. So we ran into them and we were talking and they're like, oh, we just came from there. Pizza Planet. I'm like, oh no. And then Andrea started laughing. And I'm like, they don't know, do they? Like Valerie and Johnny. But they tried, I don't know what they tried there. Like a salad and a pasta or something. But they told me I was wrong because they were like the birria pizza. I think that's what they said.
Birria pizza.
And I'm like, there's no birria pizza. There's the flatbread. I'm like, no, it's at Boardwalk Pizza. I'm like, okay, I guess you guys know. This is the French onion dip soup thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. But the Magic Key Terrace had that birria flatbread. Like,
yeah, but that's not a pizza.
Yeah, no.
They were saying that. So, guys, I'm never wrong.
Got him.
Never. Trammin is never wrong. Okay. But I did recommend what was that? The Cubano thing?
Yeah.
And we'll see if I still do, but I did love it and I'll bring it up. But it was nice seeing them. And then they were kind of like, they had to go to the fireworks. I'm like, yeah, go. And then we got on Space Mountain. But I'll get back to that after the thickest We Have It So Good ever, but well written and very enjoyable.
Let's go, dude.
JD, who may or may not have joined the Discord.
Oh, yeah, huh? I don't know.
In Walt Disney World trip flew by in a blur. This is a thick trip report, so feel free to edit as needed. I just went and fixed up some things so I can read it better, but I don't think I took anything out. Said, I'm also down to check out Discord. Heard about it for years on podcasts and forums, but have never gotten involved. Send me the link. And I did. So, trip overview. 6 days in Orlando at the Yacht Club.
Oh, all right.
Visited all 4 Disney parks and went and spent 1 day exploring Disney Springs and several resorts.
That's good.
Yacht Club is a great base for a trip. This is why I like to write it. He's giving advice, but like he gets it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what he's talking about, and I get it. Yacht Club is a great base for a trip with walking access to Epcot.
Because it's on the boardwalk.
Walking access to Hollywood Studios. And the Skyliner, which takes you elsewhere. Nice pool areas here with plenty of food options. This is also a deluxe resort, so you get some perks. I guess they have named tiers that give you extra things at Disney World.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because Pop Century is called something else.
Value resort.
Value. So this is a deluxe resort. And there might be one higher too, but you don't need those. I don't actually know. So, what did he say? This is a deluxe resort, so you get some perks. Complimentary mini golf. Discount on everything at Disney Springs.
Wait, complimentary mini golf. I wonder if it's at the 2 mini golf courses that they have.
Probably.
They're awesome, dude. Blizzard, no. I forgot what they're called, but they're really good.
Yeah, discount on everything at Disney Springs and additional after-hours nights at Epcot and Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
Room access only worked on one of our Galaxy phones, but worked great with my son's Magic Band. He enjoyed being the doorman. Resort staff was well aware this is an issue, and they have no fix for the problem other than giving you a room key. Come on, Disney. Nearly half of U.S. phone users have an Android device. Be better. My note about this, it's not that he has an Android device. He has a Galaxy.
That's like the most common Android device.
People think Android is cheap. I don't think JD has the foldable, but the foldable, the big one, is $2,000. Yeah. There is no iPhone for $2,000. The Galaxy phones are good phones. Even the cheapo ones are good phones. There's that A53 or something.
Shout out to the A10, the A20.
The A series is like, you're not taking the best pictures on Earth, but dude, who really cares?
Derek, my cousin, has had his for 4 years. This is A10. Yeah.
Battery life,
I told him
giant
to buy it.
Screen.
Yeah.
If you're taking pictures in the daytime, you're fine with anything you buy. And it's not bad at all. It's just, if you don't want an iPhone, you basically got to go Galaxy. Pixel's okay these days, but Galaxy is the iPhone of Android. And it kind of does just work.
Right.
So, especially these days. The Galaxy did not used to be good.
Yeah. I did not like those phones.
Yeah, but they're cool.
HTC used to have great phones.
I only gave up my folding one because the screen was plastic. It was giant and fingerprinty. And I just, and I had the half fold. But anyways, there's no excuse for Galaxy's not working. I don't know what's up with that. But first up, Hollywood Studios. First park day started a bit rough. Even with setting up Disney Magic Mobile in advance, we were unable to use Galaxy phones to enter the park and had to get passes from the ticket booth. Ticket booth staff was nice and got us set up with cards quickly, but once again, we're pretty savvy with tech and set up our device in advance and they still don't work. Mildly annoyed, but into the park we go. This park feels like Universal Hollywood.
Yeah.
Tower of Terror is a fun throwback, but feels slow compared to Guardians. Rock and Roller Coaster is fun and a bit like The Mummy.
That's a good point. Yeah, that it is.
Indy Stunt Show was okay.
I love it.
Runaway Railroad is a fun ride, but I'm not sure about the Mickey and Minnie figures. The faces look odd to me with the side nose profile. They are weird. They are.
I literally, when I was on the ride, I was like, how else would they do it, though? I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I kind of know what the ride is. 8 at the 50s Primetime Cafe. Good food and drinks, and servers act like your aunt, scolding you for manners or lack thereof.
Yeah.
We rode everything here at least twice and spent 2 hours in Galaxy's Edge messing around, snacking, and bounty hunting. Fun fact, our credits from Disneyland were in the system.
Oh.
So the Play Disney app. I can't imagine this park without Galaxy's Edge. It's small even with it. I don't see any reason to visit this park again. Nothing special here.
I get it. Totally get it.
You didn't go back.
I didn't. I might for like half a day. But I think they have Fantasmic. That new Fantasmic I'm interested in.
But everyone just says ours is better in every way.
Really?
We have the Mark Twain, dude. They have a boat made of PVC. Have you seen that thing?
No.
It's a Steamboat Willie boat, but it like is small. You can't. Mark Twain?
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see if I'm going back. I haven't bought any of my tickets other than the Magic Kingdom one. The late night one.
Is it the DVC pre thing?
No. It's just late night hour thing at Magic Kingdom.
How much is that?
Almost same price.
Oh.
It's like $170.
How long?
You get there at 7 and until 2 a.m. Yeah. But
I think Sweethearts Night ends at 1.
Really?
Because something there is open till 1. So and that starts you get going at 3 or 6.
Don't they do the
mixin?
The mixin,
mixin's at 3, I think. I don't know.
But yeah, like I figured I can do so much more in Magic Kingdom without kids.
Yeah.
It's a Thursday night.
Have I brought up here the how would you make an adult theme park? And the number one comment was same thing, just no kids.
Yeah.
Like I don't need it to be adult.
Yes. That's fine how it is.
Yeah. So okay. Epcot. Cosmic Rewind is fantastic. I love this entire park, but I would go here just to ride Cosmic Rewind.
100%.
It is by far the best ride I've ever ridden. Rain was right. This is Space Mountain 2.0 with Guardians fun and an entertaining line all rolled into one. We were able to ride this 3 times in one day.
Oh, man.
Got a virtual queue at 7 a.m., bought an individual lightning lane, and got an additional virtual queue at 6 p.m. for the after hours deluxe resort time.
Dude, that is a chef's kiss. Wow.
Mission Space Orange all the way. Green is a waste of time.
It is. It's a screen.
Ratatouille is such a fun ride. And Living with the Land is very interesting, but that land pavilion area feels like being in a mall from the 90s.
Which I love.
Les Cellier is a great restaurant and has a whiskey flight. All the pavilions are fun to explore. I would love to spend more time at this park. Be sure to get food by 5 as booths and restaurants close early. There is no food location open during the after hours time. So glad the barges are going away. They just look like a construction site in the middle of the bay.
I'm honestly debating whether to go to Epcot or Hollywood Studios. Even though I just went to Epcot, I could go to Epcot a million times.
What do you want to do in Hollywood Studios?
Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster.
Cars and Guardians, you know?
Yeah.
You can go Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah, again.
You can eat and drink. You can try to get to that restaurant.
Space 220. Yeah. I don't know.
Epcot, dude.
Yeah.
Aren't they? The Moana thing's not gonna be open, but
yeah.
Dude, you're gonna regret going to Hollywood Studios.
I kind of
unless you hop.
I kind of am.
You're gonna be like, what did I do here?
Yeah.
Is there even good food there?
I like the sci-fi diner.
I mean, I guess if you go, this 50s thing sounds good.
Yeah, it's similar to that, but it's like a. You haven't seen it? The Cars?
Yeah,
with the screen and stuff. It's cool. It's cool. Food's whatever. It's like when it flows. But
yeah, why are you going to Hollywood Studios,
yeah.
dude? You're already going to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna come back and be like, damn, I didn't go to Epcot.
You know what? I think I am going to Epcot.
You're gonna miss Epcot
because that's like my 30th birthday. I'm at Epcot.
Check around the world, black out.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, when someone told me it's 14, I'm like, who does this?
What? Oh, 14 drinks?
Right?
Yeah.
I'd die. I'd probably die.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Sounds fun, man. But we're not done. Disney Spring / Resort Day. Lunch at Polynesian Resort. Trader Sam's didn't open until 3, and people were in line at 1. Complete craziness.
It's not as good.
The restaurant next door had some good wings and coconut curry meatballs. Still good, but no tiki drinks. Checked out the Grand Floridian and Contemporary. Still would rather stay at Yacht Club. Off to Disney Springs for drinks at Jock's Hangar Bar and a ride in an amphicar. It's an amphibious car.
Yeah.
Highly recommend both. Gideon's had a line over an hour, long. So we headed to Ghirardelli for a sundae, which I don't know about theirs, but ours has the dairy-free sundae now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I almost got it the other day.
Nice.
Everything's just almond instead. So if you're not cool with almonds, yeah. Funny getting California chocolate, wine, and craft beers in Florida, but that is what they offer at most locations. California is the best one. California does it better. Checked out the Bayou resorts, which have great theming. Nice to have a break day to explore and hang at the pool, which is a sand bottom, and that was
that's
unique.
cool. I didn't know that. Huh.
Dude, this sounds like you and Matthew's blueprint to Walt Disney World. Because he said it too, right? The day at Disney Springs. And
you needed a day at Disney Springs.
And
even
to
though it's
take a break.
Yeah, it's like going to a mall, but it's a Disney mall, so.
Yeah. And now for Magic Kingdom. The castle is enormous. I knew it was big, but seriously, you can see this thing from everywhere in the park and many places outside the park. Main Street and Tomorrowland both have a bunch of open space, but the rest of the park is very cramped and feels like being at Disneyland 30 years ago. Swiss Family Treehouse, Astro Orbiter, People Mover, and Carousel Progress were a nice throwback. Tom Sawyer's Island is also back in time with fort and rifles still in place, accessible to guests. Several checkerboards around the park with checkers provided, and Shootin' Exposition is free to play. No quarters needed. Dude, when I heard something like someone on a show or YouTube was like, yeah, you go to an arcade and free play is on, and I'm like, flashback.
Yeah. That's a good feeling.
Yeah. Shoot, where was I?
Space
Mountain feels like Matterhorn in the dark, even down to the ride vehicles. The lines in this park are much better than Disneyland. He's talking about the queues. Many are fully indoors and themed very well. Interesting find here post fireworks that there are sprinklers on the roof of the Fantasyland attractions for fire suppression, which seems like a great idea, but all the downspouts run into the walkways in Fantasyland, creating puddles everywhere. This really didn't matter tonight as it started to rain during the bonus hours, which was fun as the park cleared out once the rain hit. Be prepared for rain and roll with it. Food was nearly impossible here late night too, with only Casey's, which is Coke Corner, open late. Overall fun time here and jealous of the cool queues.
Nice.
Now on to Adventureland, Animal Kingdom. Adventureland on steroids. This park has incredible theming and landscaping. Great attention to detail. Expedition Everest is fantastic. Very fun ride with a great line themed very well. Rode this 6 times as there is not much to do ride-wise at this park. Kilimanjaro Safari is fun and has a nice assortment of animals. Not a big fan of Avatar, but Pandora did look great. Flight of Passage is unique and fun. Navi River Journey is not worth more than a 20-minute wait. Dinosaur is terrible. Scrap it and use the parts to fix Indy.
Seriously.
My son disagrees with me on this one, so I guess kids like it, but all I see is Indy. The layout is exactly the same. Nice to see Bugs Life again. My son enjoyed earning his Senior Wilderness Explorer badge, which gave us an opportunity to explore the park and learn about animals and conservation. Cheeseburger pods are not good. Way too much bun and not nearly enough meat. Is this
That's what I didn't try, which I was debating on.
Our bows are superior in every way. They did have a good garlic shrimp meal at Satuli Canteen. But this is a tough one. I really like this park and it has a couple of great rides, but it would struggle to be a full day park. And the fact that it closes early reflects that. This is a good park for a partial day or just a laid back day of exploring.
I understand where he's coming from, but
I mean that's all there is to do there, right? What he said. What else would you do if you went to Animal Kingdom?
I mean, you have all the
like rides.
Rides?
That's it, right?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. The 2 Pandoras. Expedition Everest, which is great.
You rode it 6 times, so.
Yeah. You have the Finding Nemo show.
Mm.
I felt like we didn't have enough time, though, to see that.
But you guys sat down and ate twice, didn't you?
Not at Animal Kingdom. We just ate at Yak and Yeti.
All right.
Yeah, which is very good.
Yeah.
Voted number 2 on USA Today's theme park restaurants, apparently, for 2022.
What was number 1?
I don't know.
Okay. Overall thoughts from JD. Walt Disney World has superior security and park entry protocols. Yep. We never waited in line for park entry, even at park opening. No bag checks, because they have those scanners, and strollers are placed in separate lines. Make sure you have a supported device for park entry on your first entry day. Disney transportation works well, and we use it exclusively once we were at the hotel. Skyliner was down for most of our visit, but we did use it to just ride around the day we arrived, and it's a fun form of transport. We saw multiple tour groups of European tourists at the parks, which makes sense being on the East Coast and cold in Europe at this time of year. I haven't seen these tour groups in many years at Disneyland. Lots of snowbirds here as well. Retired folk from Canada and the northern U.S. states were well represented. I would recommend Yacht Club, beach, or boardwalk resorts, as they have great location with good access to most of the parks. Everything is bigger on scale in Walt Disney World, but bigger doesn't mean better. I do like the attention to detail put into the queues, and they are probably a necessity in the Florida summers. I guess they're monsoon season, right? Or hurricane. On the whole, it feels like going back in time to the 90s in Disneyland. We had a ton of fun, and I'm glad we made the trip. With the exception of a handful of rides and park entry security, we really do have it so good here on the West Coast.
I like that. Going back to the 90s Disneyland. It does feel like that.
Magic Kingdom looks like it was built in the 80s because it was.
Yeah.
More or less.
77.
Yeah, the 80s aesthetic of the
For
concrete
sure.
buildings and brutalism and just, it looks old.
It does. And that's the thing with Disney World. Why break things down when you can just build next to it? So that's why we see a lot of these like old relics, these old parts of parks. And a lot of the parks were built in the 80s and 90s. Like you're saying, Epcot was in the 80s, Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios were in the 90s. So I love it. I'm excited to go back. I got a month.
Yeah.
28 days, I'm gone.
This sounds like a good trip.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Again?
Yeah.
Is that your home?
No,
What is your home resort?
Copper Creek, which is Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, I got to stay there.
Yeah, that's your spot for sure.
Polynesian seems cool, but they're kind of made it generic now, right?
Yeah.
But this yacht club, this sounds like I got to stay there on like Epcot days or something because it's like right there and it's close to everything.
You know
what?
what?
Sounds good.
I made up my mind. I'm going to Epcot. I forgot.
Like, wait.
It's the Flower Festival right now.
Okay.
Which is cool. You know, I'm down.
Yeah.
But I am so glad you had a good time, JD.
Yeah, it sounds like he knows how to do a vacation and take good advice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to say that my Le Cellier, I had some influence.
I feel like that.
I had some influence there.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that place.
Yeah.
Except me.
Hey, JD listens. He writes in all the time. So, yeah, he knows. He's taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, JD, let me know. Did you like look up Le Cellier and you're like, whiskey flight, let's go?
I had that honey wine flight thing. Very good. Very good stuff.
Cool. So I went Wednesday. I assume. Wait, were you also there? No. Okay.
No, I just went Saturday or Sunday.
So Wednesday was a quick trip because DCA closed at 8 because they had the like surprise cast member event.
Actually, did I go? No, keep talking.
So I was meeting up with Adrian and his cousins, and he was like, "Oh, we're about to go to Animation Academy." And I was like, "Okay, I'm just going to get a bite to eat then."
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Award Wieners, and I got the Cubano dog.
Nice.
And I did not do mobile order.
You just walked up.
There were 2 people ahead of me in line. I'm like, this is going to take a second, but I know mobile order is going to take a while. Yeah. And it did. So this is Mojo pork, ham Cubano style sandwich with pepper jack, pickle, and Mojo mustard, whole grain mustard, on a toasted telera bread with choice of oranges or fries. So I don't know what happened with Andrea's, but I got on the first day. So, you know, like they're really nice on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm looking for it. This, not the best color, but that ratio of meat to bread.
That's beautiful.
That's a lot of meat.
That's beautiful.
This is like 4 layers of ham, a good layer of pork, lots of pickles, a split hot dog. And this is mustardy and pickly. So you need to like those things.
Yeah.
But that's not a lot of bread. Like let's see.
Man, I'm hungry.
I told you. I should have got you some nugs or something.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, wrong way. This again, like that's a lot of meat. I was stuffed by this thing. And they tell you this is going to take 5-10 minutes to make. They're putting
panini press it?
No, they put it on a griddle and put a hot thing on top of it.
Oh wow!
Like they're pressing it down, manually. So they're making that thing fresh. It didn't even need the hot dog. It's just a straight up good Cubano.
Wow.
And Adrian's half Cuban, and he
Verduzco's are Cuban?
Yeah,
never knew that. Wow.
So he was like, "Okay, but is it a good Cuban?" I'm like, "Okay, listen. I've had the Cubano and Medianoche from Porto's, from Tropicana in Downey, and from it's closed down now, Florida, which was just like a lady, she'd cook it and then bring it out to you, but it was a restaurant. So I've had my fair share. I'm not Cuban, but I've had the Cubano, which was invented in Miami. It's not like this was very good, and the hot dog didn't clash with anything because it's
it's inoffensive. In there.
Yeah, it's pig.
Yeah,
so delicious. The fries were like too much.
Brandy saw it. I guess she saw some, I don't know if it was your post or what, but she turned her phone around and was like, why haven't you told me about this?
It literally started Friday.
Yeah. And I was like,
no, it started early.
Before.
Because I had it Wednesday. Remember they started all these foods on the 14th?
Yeah.
This is very good.
I'm going probably this week just to get this.
Look, the thing with DCA, this food, hot.
Yeah.
Because this Lunar New Year nonsense, but this was very good. I think if you, I show up around 5. So there wasn't an award winners line. It's very good.
Yeah,
I do recommend it. Look, your luck may vary. Who knows? I thought I got on the first day. I didn't, but the one I had, like I would have said if it was too bready because I'll say if something doesn't have enough meat. So this was great. So I do recommend. So I met up with Adrian, Christian, and Vanessa, and they had World of Color fast passes. They had 3. There are 3 of them. But we go up to the yellow area, and the cast member goes, how many of you? We go 4. Vanessa shows the first one, swipes to the second one, and the cast member's like, go ahead.
Cool.
Didn't even get to the third and have to pretend. He was just like, go ahead.
Nice.
He's like, okay, I don't need to watch this. There were not that many people.
Wow.
Like, there was a whole empty area behind us. So, I didn't know Lunar New Year was just an intro. I thought that was the whole show. So it ended, and they start playing the World of Color, and I'm like, "Isn't this just the outro?" And she's like, "No, this is the whole show." I'm like, I said this like sincerely. I'm like, you know better than I do. I haven't stood here and watched it in like 10 years. I've gone in the back and whatever, but I haven't stood in the front, right? Dude, to my surprise, whole freaking show, the original.
Wow.
So
a couple days before the one,
So great surprise to be sure, but a welcome one to see the classic show one last time. And the best part was at 6:15 p.m. because the park closed at 8. So they did a one showing.
What the heck, dude? That is early for World of Color.
So it was dark.
Wow. Okay.
So, dude, 6:15 p.m. Great timing.
Yeah.
Because I assume they showed World of Color 1 to the cast members that same night.
Got it.
Because they don't have to change anything. But like, right there.
Nice.
Good view. Unless you're right up front, like you're not going to see everything.
Yeah.
But coolest part of that Lunar New Year thing, look, it's been spoiled by now. There's fireworks at the end.
Oh, is it really?
They're just like
nice.
I think it's ending soon. Oh, and Andrea said they only do it for the first showing. Kind of a silly little. It's like, oh, you're following the lantern home. Like, okay, whatever, right? But I'm glad I saw the show one last time. And yeah, Andrea said, I did read her thing where she was like, we'll see if we like the one, right?
Yeah.
I think one has Marvel and Star Wars in it. Like it has
it's new Disney.
Yeah. That's their whole point. Yeah. It's like Encanto and Coco and all that stuff. So we'll see. But the original.
It slaps, dude. Like it's so good.
It's so good. That WALL-E, best part. And I'd say Pocahontas number 2.
Pirates is still my favorite. It's fire.
The screaming is funny though.
Yeah.
And I like how just the fire just stays.
Yeah.
But it's like we made fountains that shoot fire, so we're gonna
use them.
Yeah.
Dang, those natural gas prices though. Come on. It's going down next month, by the way.
Yeah. Do you know what happened?
No.
A natural gas plant exploded and they didn't let them rebuild it. And now they don't have enough plants online. Wow. So at least there's no shortage, because if there's a shortage, we're not getting it back.
Yeah.
It comes out of the ground. Once we're out, we're out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened. So let's see. Then Adrian's like, oh, I want the Cubano, but Vanessa and Christian wanted the bread bowl. And I'm like, Adrian, listen, do you need another Cubano in your life? Have you ever had a bread bowl? And he said, no. I'm like, get the bread bowl. Yeah. And that's where I tried it. Dude, I need a bread bowl. I need a Pacific Wharf bread bowl. And you got to try the clam chowder.
I do.
Or corn chowder. I didn't want the bread pudding, but they did. But they ate all day. So they each took one bite of the bread pudding.
Oh, nice.
I didn't finish it. I had a few bites.
Yeah.
Still, the apples, whatever, but it's not as bad as like an apple pie. If you like apple pie and bread pudding, you will love this.
Nice.
It was good. Very cinnamony. Dude, it had some nice like crispy parts.
Yeah.
The bread pudding, it works. And then park closed and we trammed out.
Cool.
So that's all we did. I didn't go on any. I ate a sandwich. I watched World of Color. I sat down and ate some bread and bread pudding, and I went home.
Beautiful.
And it was great. And I wasn't home late. And I had a great time with them. It was fun talking to them, meeting new people, all that. So, yeah. Oh, and somehow Vanessa said she very easily has gotten the pretzel, the seasonal Christmas pretzel at Tomorrowland. It's always sold out.
Yeah.
She's like, I come after work and then like hang out and I get it like at 6:30. It's there. Like,
okay. More power.
All right, let me know when you're here and get me a pretzel.
Yeah.
So, and like no line, because that's the thing. You're in line and there's like a pretzel left, and you're like, there's no way. Did you go before Friday or after Friday?
After Friday.
Okay, so I went last Monday, last Wednesday, and Friday.
Nice.
Very different trips. So Friday, Kimmy and I were like, okay. She heard Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway was opening on the 27th, like however many months ago. Grab the reservation. We didn't get the virtual queue, but like I told her the night before, I'm like, in my mind, we're not riding it tomorrow. I accepted it, but we're going to go have fun and have a Disney 100 day. She wanted the Hungry Bear potato and cheddar cheeseburger, which is a 1/3 pound Angus chuck patty, green chile, and it's chopped chilies in a bacon cheddar sauce with spicy, crispy. Oh, they were spicy. Crispy potato planks on a brioche bun served with fries or cuties. So, dude, this was delicious. This will kill you also.
This or the Cubano?
What's the vibe?
That's a good point.
You want a beer?
Yeah.
Cubano.
Cubano.
Okay. Cubano, California chillin'.
Yeah.
Hungry Bear,
hearty.
Eating time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you got the bib on.
Yeah.
So, dude, cheese sauce, actually good. Kimmy said this was a little dry to her, but she likes ketchup in hamburgers, which I do not. As soon as she dipped it in ketchup, loved it. But you can add, they have ketchup there, obviously. They have barbecue and ranch in dispensers. So you can add stuff to this burger if you must. So the thing about this burger, brioche, that chili cheddar bacon sauce, I didn't even know there's bacon in it. A freshly fried potato patty that crunches when you bite into it.
Nice.
But also soft, like you could feel the oil, but not like an oily donut, like just glistening. And then a patty, and then another one of those potato things.
It's like a sandwich in a sandwich.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it is hearty. She couldn't finish it. So I ate some of it. I ate a lot of it. It was so good. I ordered the honey glazed chicken sandwich. Not very glazed. It's better than Wendy's. A little kick. Like if you like, I want a chicken sandwich. I'm not into whatever. It's fine.
Got it.
And you'll get full, but it wasn't the best thing. But I do recommend that sandwich. A lot of other people did too online. It's great. And it's fresh, mobile order, easy peasy.
You're saying the burger.
Oh, sorry, the burger.
Yeah, okay.
That's a Disney 100 item. Highly recommend it, especially if you like potatoes. And then we saw that Millennium Falcon was 10 minutes and Rise was 30 minutes. But I believe they had just reopened because people were pouring into Rise.
Oh.
So I'm like, no, we're going to get stuck here. You're like, oh yeah, 30. And then you're in line, you check the app and it's like 70.
Yeah.
It went up to 80.
Nice.
By the time we got off Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon said 10. We waited like 20. But we got on. We were going to be pilots. And then these other people, and then they put us in a different group. It's fine. But we were with, there was this older couple and single rider, but they got to ride together. And they were talking about like how they want to be gunners to each other, to their family. I'm like, you guys will be gunners. So it's kind of sad. They're asking us for advice while on the ride. And I'm giving them advice. Like, well, what do I do? I'm like, I couldn't say this whole sentence, but I was basically like, you can't see the targets right now. The pilots, they were traveling, and I don't think they spoke any English. But like, they also ignored green flashing lights and controls. So the man in front of me who wanted to shoot down all the TIE fighters were not on the screen.
That's
because we were so far to the left. So afterward, he's like, oh, I don't know what I was supposed to be shooting. I'm like, hey, to be honest, like, there wasn't really anything for you to shoot at because the pilots kind of make or break this. But I'm like, you could try the other positions. And if you get on here with a full party, it's really fun because you're all yelling. They still had a great time. And they're like, thank you for switching with us. I'm like, yeah. Because he's like, oh, what's engineer? I'm like, you're pushing flashing buttons like Star Trek, which I like. But I'm like, but it's less active. And I think he was like a gunner in the Marines or something, like back in the day, you know? Yeah. So he was like, it was cool. But he still thought it was really cool, even though he was like, I was a little lost, but I also like, this was very cool.
Nice.
You know, so that's always cool to see. Nice people. See, you meet people and everyone's fun.
You do.
You just luck of the draw, I guess. So then we rode Pirates, 10-minute wait. No back. I don't think we hit a boat.
Beautiful.
I don't think so.
Beautiful.
Jungle Cruise with the worst skipper. I would never say this, right?
Yeah.
The skipper was terrible. He was unenthusiastic. He kept going like, look, guys, look. And like, he kept saying that, like, guys, look. And he would just like, he didn't, dude, he was like, and look, he didn't even call it the backside of water. He said something else. Like,
what the
backside of the river or something. And I'm like, dude,
what are you doing?
And he was just kind of like, oh, it's cool, right? And I'm like, what are you saying? Like,
it's like, move.
He was just kind of going over. Yeah, like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And it was, dude, I heard other people talking about it. When we got off, they were like, did you hear him saying like this and that? Like, he was just, and he wasn't like, had a bad day. Mm-hmm. He wasn't like depressed.
Was
or
he trying to do like a deadpan kind
No.
of? Okay.
No, he was just like out of his element.
Yeah.
Like either it was his first time or he just, I'm like, how did you pass the interview, man?
Yeah. I'm sure there's some kind of test, right? Before you get the job.
For sure.
Yeah.
He was, dude, I just kept looking at Kimmy like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was so weird. Like he messed up. He like messed up. Like he called the zebra something else and whatever. And he tried to like refer back to earlier didn't do it right. And
that sucks. That's annoying.
It was so strange. Like it wasn't like he picked the bad jokes. Mm-hmm. He just was not good at all. It was so weird. But then I wanted a classic churro. And that was a misdirect with the apple pie thing. They're like, oh, what's in it? I don't even know. I just wanted the classic. You know what it is about the classic? It's just hot and crispy. And there isn't some garbage on top of it. And you just walk around and eat this thing.
It's classic.
And it was great, dude. Just
I wanted one
bites.
I wanted it.
Got what I wanted. It was good. I didn't want that. Even if the apple pie, if it was like a s'mores churro, I still would have gotten the regular. I'm like, you know what? No, I want a hot cinnamon churro. And it was delicious. Then we keep losing it.
Star Tours?
Star Tours. That was more or less a walk-on. We got, not stuck, but like stayed by the old Rex. That thing has like a few lines.
Oh, yeah.
So that was cool to see.
It's a full animatronic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we saw that Space Mountain was 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like looking. I don't see anyone outside. So let's go. So as we're going, that's when we see Andrea. So Andrea, Valerie, and Johnny
went coming out.
Yeah, so we're talking to them. They were coming out of Pizza Planet, though.
Yeah.
So they go to see the fireworks. We go to Space Mountain. 11 minutes. Because even then, we get up. There's no one. No one in the Starcade. No one outside.
That's crazy.
But I'm like, oh, crap. They line up inside. But Genie Plus wasn't crazy either. Because for the last 2 hours, everyone was on Main Street waiting for the fireworks.
Because they were new.
Dude.
It was the premiere.
At 8 on the dot, Main Street was full.
Yeah.
Like all the way back. Insanity. And that started around like 7. Like people were just piling.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And fireworks are at 9:35. So Space Mountain, 11 minutes. What an amazing ride. Obviously, don't need to explain that to you guys. We go to the bathroom. It's 9:31. Fireworks 9:35, not 9:30. Let's go. She's like, Main Street? I'm like, no. Let's go to Frontier, Rivers of America. I'm like, oh, wait, Small World's there. I'm like, let's go. Go to the top. It starts. We're at the top viewing area. I'm like, hey, are you cool going down there? She's like, yeah. So we go down. We could see enough, right? There's a tree or whatever, but watch the whole Disney 100 show. At Small World, if you're close to the churro cart, you can turn around when that song from Big Hero 6 that kind of sucks starts playing. You could see Baymax, and you see more of him because he goes behind the castle, but you are behind the castle.
Oh, okay.
But you are missing a lot from the castle because they shoot, dude, lot of 3D fireworks.
Yeah.
But good spot to watch, dude. The show is amazing. Call outs of every movie, but some are longer than others, and some huge surprises.
No spoilers.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Where I was like, oh my God, it's blank. And it stayed there for a little while, and I believe the character spoke. There is a mashup of 3 different songs. Some people didn't like it. They're like, oh, they don't all line up. I'm like, that's a stylistic choice where they overlap. Mm-hmm. Dude, amazing mashup of the classic songs. Amazing outro. Like the finale. Forget the fireworks. The finale was, oh my God. You're going to love it, dude. You guys need to watch it. They have it with projections and Baymax without fireworks all week too. And I think you'll still like it.
When is fireworks? Like, it's all week though, right?
They're not doing pyro during weekdays because it's not summer. So it's going to be like the weekends. You could check. It'll say with projections or with fireworks. But the B mode now is going to be Wondrous Journeys. No Mickey's Mixed Magic.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Even if you go watch projections and the music, it's amazing. But the fireworks don't disappoint at all. They're not.
I'm curious. Because if I go tomorrow, I can't see the fireworks?
No. But you will see the projections. And if you are.
I hear the fireworks every night though. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was so good.
I have a Saturday res. maybe I'll go.
Yeah, dude, you'll love the fireworks. You guys will love it. The mashup is great. But here's the craziest thing. Outro, but the intro, original song is good.
That's what Scott Gustin was saying.
It's a good song.
Interesting.
And it's going on Spotify soon.
Wow.
And the outro version is kind of like the reprise, like the softer version. And it's fine. But the intro is great, dude. The whole thing is like emotional, like little tear jerky. And so the thing is, this is Disney animation only. Mm-hmm. Although I think they threw in a Coco song or something, but like it's Disney animation, and not every like movie gets a speaking part or song, but they're all there. This is a reminder that no one does it better than Disney animation, where you see all the movies and all the songs and the callbacks and unexpected, like, oh, even they know this movie was good. Like, this is getting its shine.
It's a flex.
No one, you're looking back on 100 years of magic or wonder, I guess. It is actually like a reminder, like, Disney is good. Forget the stupid live action remakes. That's why I said Disney animation. You could talk about your Kubo and the strings and whatever that I know I should watch.
It's a good movie.
And Disney's not the only game in animation. But you look at their whole catalog and it's crazy. And this show, dude, walking in when Kimmy and I were talking about like people losing their minds over Disney 100. And I'm like, look, we're on Rivers of America. I'm like, there's nothing here. We were like, Disney 100 is a couple lemon food items, normal food, Main Street decorations.
Couple fountains.
And yeah, Main Street decorations, basically. Yeah. It ends at the castle and 2 shows. Like we were like talking down on it immediately.
Yeah.
And I was sold with the fireworks show.
Wow.
I haven't even seen World of Color. Wow. And dude, I don't even care about fireworks most of the time. Yeah. I want to watch it again and again. So I would watch it with projections probably. On like if I was on Main Street and there were no fireworks, I'd probably stay.
Why are they doing no fireworks during the weekday? I don't understand.
I don't think it's a noise thing. I think it's just a money thing. Well, they used to do that too. There were just no fireworks. Now they have projections at least. They used to just, it's an off season. Once like Memorial Day hits, fireworks every single day.
Okay.
Yeah. Phantasmic is also closed right now. I think they're doing something. They're fixing it.
Completely?
They said it's coming back soon, but it wasn't running. So you could watch on Rivers of America, but the fireworks, and there's no Baymax there. So Small World is decent.
The castle's the best, though.
Yeah, but I do think, dude, we saw the art on the castle, but then I saw videos. It's so small. I think Small World has better projections. But if you're right up against Small World, you're looking backwards for Baymax. So Kimmy said something about Baymax on, I think, Reddit. And someone was like, spoilers. And it's like, dude, you're on the Disneyland subreddit. You know Baymax is there. You're full of it, right? Yeah. So anyways, I know I've been talking forever about this, but it really is that good. You will, especially you like Disney animation even more than I do.
Yeah.
You will love it. Brandy's going to love it too. Nice. 100%. Don't spoil it. Don't look it up. Just go watch it. And if I was able to watch it on the first day, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yes. So night didn't end there though. We went straight to Storybook Land and exited on the left because Toontown was still closed, but Virtual Queue got called. So they were lining up in that parade exit. You know,
what the heck? Really?
You know that side thing?
Yeah.
There's just a mob of people. So like, okay, you're going to exit this way. Everyone wait to get on the boat.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to figure that out. Then we did Mad Tea Party because we walked on. And I thought, I was supposed to ride Splash Mountain with Kevin, but he thought we left because I said, we'll do it when we're leaving because I don't want to walk around wet. But they already went on. So I went on alone. Kimmy waited in line with me. Walked to the line. Okay. There were people ahead of me and people behind me. I don't know if they know. They know. I think they're just being cool. There was a party of one in front of me, and I was a party of one. And they gave each of us our own log.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're being cool.
I think they're just like, no one's in line.
Yeah.
You're one, get the whole log. Yeah. It's fun. So got my own. So I sat in the middle. Funnily enough, the first little drop got my chest wet. Nothing else got me wet.
Really?
You know the first thing where you kind of go down? Yeah, just
even the one inside that
it kind of misted. Yeah. But when you're just one, and in the middle, the boat doesn't dip down in the front because there's no weight.
Yeah. So
you're just kind of floating. But it came over the sides on the first
I'm always in the front, so our boat's like this, dude.
So I was like, I don't know if it'll be the last time, but if it is, arms all the way out, no fear. Let's go.
Beautiful.
So got that picture for myself, and it's a good ride. But you start looking around,
it's time.
It's old too.
Yeah,
but also, guys, they're not changing anything.
Yeah, it's the same ride.
It's made of concrete.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't even know how they're gonna change these mushrooms. They're modeled into the ride. So, yeah, and there's the people asking like, is the ride racist? Listen to Brer Rabbit talking when he's afraid. It's pretty racist. I'm not. Look, I am not the person who points the racism finger all the time. Rarely, almost never.
But in this case,
I heard him talking like, ooh, yeah, that's a caricature, and it's not like the end of the world. But I'm like, dude,
it's time.
Yeah,
it's time
I'm kind of. I was looking around like I'm excited for this to be the bayou. I feel like it'll be more magical.
Yeah,
more like the kiss the girl scene with I want that.
You get the fireflies, like.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you see the explanation for the salt mound?
No.
Freddie posted it. Where it'd be like the 100-something foot mountain in Louisiana. That makes no sense. There's a literal salt island or something, 180 feet tall, where the water goes underneath and is floated by the salt and makes the shape of Splash Mountain.
Of course,
so they nailed it. Yeah. They know what they're doing. Yeah. But yeah, that was great. And then Kimmy waited for me. Well, of course she did, but she waited for Winnie the Pooh. We did Winnie the Pooh. Pooh wasn't floating the whole time, but
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Then she needed a little snack, so we went to Tropical Hideaway real quick.
Got some bells.
Real nice when you can pick a table. There's a new bell.
What's the bell?
The Loco Moco's gone.
Oh.
But she tried it, but I did not. Tropical.
Don't please tell me it's the bulgogi.
It's not, but it sounds very good, and she liked it. Hold on. And it's char siu bao. So sweet, sticky roasted pork, sweet barbecue sauce dusted with paprika.
Cool.
And they still have the lumpia, the veggie bao, the lime. Get rid of the lime chicken.
Yeah, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that.
So I will try that soon. But she liked it.
Good trip?
Then, amazing trip,
awesome,
dude. Dude, went on the first day of something with zero expectations because there are people online complaining. We had zero expectations. Dude, we rode, once again, Millennium Falcon, Pirates, Jungle Cruise, Star Tours, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Mad Tea Party, Storybook Land Canal Boats, and Winnie the Pooh.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
What time did you get there?
Like 5:30.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we did leave at like 11. But
still, that's a good day.
Yeah.
That's an after work trip.
And we watched a brand new fireworks show on the day it premiered. Ate what we wanted.
Yeah.
Got a churro with there was one person in front of me getting the churro.
Nice day.
Great day. Dude, and we were at Pooh Corner and there were 3 people in line. It wasn't like that wrapper. We wanted to get something from there, but we didn't really see anything. So, dude.
I think a lot of people that day went in the morning to try to start getting Runaway Railway, trying to get all the new stuff, and they were gone by 5. So, smart.
They were gone by 2 when we were in Discord looking at the wait times.
True.
But Jolly Holiday was sold out of many of the seasonal things, so we didn't get the new stuff. But that's fine. It's going to be there all year.
Yeah.
So, great trip.
Nice.
When did you write this?
When you told me to write something.
Oh, you did? Cool. So, Rain, tell us about your trip.
So I went Sunday, actually, not Saturday. Even though I put Saturday. But I tried for Runaway, I can never say it. Runaway Railway at 7 in the morning. Woke up at 6:55. Tried doing the whole as soon as it hits 7, refresh right before, whatever. Did not get it. I did not get it at all. So I was like, okay. It was like 10:30 in the morning, and I made breakfast. Brandy and I were watching TV, and I was like, hey, do you want to try for one? We can go. And she's like, sure. So we got ready really quick. We left at 12. Okay, 12 noon. I'm 10 minutes from Disneyland, right? Dude, we got in line for the parking structure at 12:15. And we parked around 12:45. Yeah. And I'm like, oh,
I'd have to pee so bad.
Yeah. Is everyone doing the same thing, And
good to know.
We were walking down we parked in Donald, walked down Mickey and Friends. I looked at the lines for security. I said, nope, we're walking. So we walked I was like, you know what? I checked the wait time real quick. Monorail is only 5 minutes. If we just get in and sign in, that's all I need.
Yeah, because you're in the park.
Yeah.
Even waiting in line for the monorail.
Yeah. And so we walked. There was no line to get in. Saw Magic Carpet Ride and went onto the monorail with no line. Everyone thinks it's closed because of the construction.
Right.
So you have to go all the way around and there's no line to get in.
Shout out to the wrap on the monorail.
Shout out. I went on it. Not the first time I went in, but the second time I went on the monorail for the day, I went on it. It smells like wrap and vinyl inside. So yeah, we got in. I'm on the monorail. Brandy has her phone out. We're both doing it, trying refreshing. And there's another couple in front of us that were refreshing the same thing. I look and I'm like, it says, sorry, error has occurred. Like, okay, I didn't get it. And then I look again and it says backup group 182. I'm like,
you posted and Kimmy's like, oh, he got backup group 182. And I'm like, he's not writing.
I'm not writing it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I got it. Not realizing it was a backup group. And the guy in front of me was like, I got backup group. What does that mean? And I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to write it today, man. So I looked up on Reddit and they said backup group starts at 181. So chances are I'll be able to get on, but not till late. And it was 1 o'clock. I'm like, can't stay here until 12 midnight, So from there, we were going to meet up with Chris and Cindy because that morning, while I was, trying to get my Runaway Railway reservation, I looked and I saw Trader Sam's reservation for 4 at $255. I said, sure. So we're texting people trying to see who's down to go. Chris and Cindy, we go with them a lot. They said, sure. There was a reservation for the parks open that day for them too. Cool. Works out. So we knew we were going to meet up with them. In the meantime, we were going to go on Space. It was closed. So we walked over to New Fantasyland and we went on something. I forgot what we went on something small, but we went to New Fantasyland and I'm like, I want a churro, just classic churro. And Brandy's like, really? You know, I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. And I'm like, you know what? I'll get something different. I got the churro gear from Maurice's. And I'll try this. Got the churro gear, got a nitro cold brew with a hazelnut shot in it. Very good. I think the gear might be better than the regular churro.
It's a donut. It's not a churro. That's why. It's a cinnamon
it's hot,
donut.
You know, like it was very good though. Met up with Chris and Cindy there, and we're like, hey, we have a little bit of time before our Trader Sam's reservation. Let's go to Big Thunder. While they were walking in, I was like, let me know as soon as you cross or as soon as they scan your pass. And they're like, okay, cool. I ended up just buying us all at Lightning Lane. And I'm like, I want us to experience this. They had no idea it was even open.
Yeah, that's why the price has gone down.
Yeah. And I was like,
you pay 20 or 15?
20. Yeah.
So it's 15 starting Monday.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, we're going to go on Runaway Railroad later. And they're like, oh, cool. Like, you got the reservation? I was like, yeah, I got it. You know, I'm not going to be like, you owe me $40 without, you know, me saying anything. But yeah, we went to Trader Sam's. Got a couple rounds. I got the Sea Monsters Embrace. And then I got a Shipwrecked. Fantastic drinks, dude. Oh my God.
That's the huge thing, right?
Yeah. And we got a appetizer, the panko, the green beans, the tempura green beans. Yeah. They're good. Chris and Sandy had never been. They didn't even know what Trader Sam's was. And they love going to bars and stuff. They were telling me about all the tiki bars they've been to. And I'm like, what the heck? You've never been here? And they're like, we didn't even know.
It's like the tiki bar.
Yeah. And they had a great time. We all had a really good time. And from there, our reservation was now available. It was for 5 o'clock. I bought this at 2:30, 3 o'clock. And we were able to ride at 5:05. Okay. Once it's like 4:30, 4:45-ish, we start walking over. We took the monorail in. And that's when I was able to ride the new monorail or new wrapped monorail.
So wait, you went in, tried to get a reservation, and then walked back out?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I went in. Brandy and I, we went somewhere. I forgot what we even went on. But that's when we were hanging out in New Fantasyland and stuff. We were just hanging out.
No, I mean, like, you didn't ride the monorail when you tried to get you said you walked in to get scanned.
No, I was on the monorail while I was doing it. While I was trying to get the reservation.
Yeah, then was one of them not wrapped?
One of them's not wrapped. It's just the Mickey one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, when we were walking over, I was like, I got a notification. Hey, your time has changed. I'm like, my time has changed. It was actually for the backup group. Me thinking like, you know, but I'm like, something's up. So we go over there and sure enough, it's closed.
Oh. So
I checked the DL Stats Twitter and the closure started at 4:30 or so. And it was now 5. And I'm like, average closure time according to DL Stats is 48 minutes. It's going to open up anytime. So in the meantime, we went to Troubadour Tavern, and I got the I forgot what it's called, the Chumle.
You said Chermula, right?
Chermula. Oh yeah, I forgot I wrote stuff. Yeah, we went on I had a Chermula. I wanted the potato one, the chicken Chermula potato. As soon as I went up to order, they said, we're out of potatoes. They literally sold the last one, like, to the guy in front of me. I'm like, all right, I'll get the rice one. It was so fine. It was just fine. And then I hear, hey, Rainwater. I'm like, I turn around and it's Andrade. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a long time. Started talking to him, and then his friend's like, hey, man, I listen to your podcast. I was like, oh, thanks. But after waiting there for a while, I was like, I might as well do something. So we went on Small World. It was fine. It was Small World. And as soon as we got off Small World, we were like, I guess we can still just wait. You know, we'll do something. 15 minutes for the Matterhorn.
Nice.
So rocked over to the Matterhorn. As soon as we got off the Matterhorn, our reservation, it was back up. We can now go into the reservation. Walked in. Like, there was a line for Lightning Lane, but it wasn't crazy. We waited maybe 20 minutes or so, which allowed us to look at the queue. The posters in there are amazing. The props in there are amazing. You're going to see something you recognize, which is really cool. And I was like, hey, Kirk knows this. It was really cool, man. It was breaking down a lot, though. Like, it was to the point where we were about to get on, and they weren't boarding anybody for like 10 minutes. And then we see somebody get boarded, or see them get boarded, and we're like, yeah, everyone starts clapping because we're tired of waiting. But I mean, not spoiling anything. It was great. Had a great time. Better than Walt Disney World for sure. More so with the size as opposed to feeling like a warehouse. That's like the Walt Disney World is so big, things just feel distant.
Oh, this is smaller?
It's smaller.
Huh.
It's more like intimate, I guess I could say.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and I enjoyed that a lot. Toontown looks new. Like that fresh coat of paint.
Like they really did paint everything?
Everything. Everything. It's kind of sad not to see the fountain there anymore, but it's fine.
The fountain was sad.
Yeah, it was.
It was concrete. Mm-hmm. No one hung out there, guys.
Yeah.
Never. It was in a corner. And I get it. The grass is boring and they should put something else there, but it looked like it was full.
Yeah. I think they're trying to go like the park.
Yeah.
It's trying to be the Centennial Park, whatever they call it. Centennial Park. Yeah, everything was great, dude. Like everything was just fresh. Everything looked new. Even the fake bricks that they put on there looked really cool. And after that, that was pretty much it. We left. We had a good day. It was Trader Sam's, Runaway Railway, had a churro gear, went on like Big Thunder, Matterhorn. It's a solid Disney day. And then went home and watched one of the best episodes of TV I've ever seen in my life.
So I guess on that note,
I'll be quick.
We will not spoil anything.
Yeah, I'll be quick. You said you never played through all of Last of Us?
Okay. So I got to this point in God of War where I was going to a, not point of no return, but like hey, you're going to be like locked up for a little while. Mm-hmm. Not locked up like spoiler jail or anything. It was just like you're in the story mode for a little while. I went back and there was like a really open section and I played some of it. I'm like, Kimmy's loving Last of Us. I wanted to watch it with her. I'm 6 hours in. Let me like do it.
Yeah.
Baby mode. You can't really die. When you do, the checkpoint was like 10 seconds ago and you have full health. So I'm like blasting through it. And I play, I'm going to be very vague, so don't worry, guys. I play the thing with Bill, right? Move on past that and keep going. I'm like, there's no way episode 3 is past this.
No.
So Sunday, see Kimmy, we eat, and I'm like, you wanted to rewatch it? Is it too much to watch 3 episodes of The Last of Us today? She goes, I'll watch them again. So we went for a walk after lunch, just to like be outside. We watched episode 1 and 2, went to my parents for dinner, came back, and watched episode 3. And because she was like, oh, it's on at 9. I'm like, no, that's for linear television.
We get at 6.
HBO Max, we're good.
Yeah.
So I am caught up with The Last of Us.
Nice.
The show.
Mm-hmm.
I will probably pass the next episode by the next episode, and probably it's not that long of a game. Yeah. I'm 9 hours in, and they say 20 max.
Max.
So, like I'm not I go digging around for resources, but I'm not looking for dog tags. So it's like, and baby mode, I'll be fine. I should just use a guide.
What do you think of the show?
It's great.
It's very good, dude.
I'm not the biggest fan of Ellie.
That's what a lot of people, I've heard this from a lot of people.
Something off.
She's different. She's different than Ashley. What's her? Ashley, whatever her name is. The other Ellie.
Yeah, it's not Ashley Birch because that's Aloy.
That's Aloy.
This is
Judd? No.
Voice of Ellie. Because I know Troy Baker.
Yeah.
No, not Bella Ramsey. Ashley Johnson.
Ashley Johnson. Okay. Yeah, she's not. I liked her more overall.
But she's an adult.
Right. So she can't play her. That's why my mom was like, why isn't the girl who played her in the video game? I'm like, she's a woman. You know, Ellie's a girl, a little girl.
She's 14.
She's 14 years old. Yeah.
She's not bad.
She's not.
And Ellie's like a little snarky, annoying thing in the game too. Yeah. But I don't know. Something just seems off. She's not bad, but off.
I just have this like connection to Bella Ramsey because of Game of Thrones. And seeing her as Lady Mormont is just like,
I don't even know.
She is awesome on Game of Thrones.
Different face, you're not going to get around that. But they did her hair differently too, and it's just throwing me off. And I'm not nitpicking. I love the show. But it just, the whole package, I'm like, you're another girl.
Yeah.
You're not quite Ellie.
But Pedro Pascal is Joel.
Nailing it.
He's Joel. Yeah.
A little bit different, but it works. It's fine.
He's a little more like to the point, Joel. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah. But it could be a lot of things. They did change a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been watching the behind the episode?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Neil Druckmann said if we do it the same or like if we change something and it's as good or worse than the game, we go with what the game was.
Right.
If it's better, we go with better.
That's how you should be doing it.
Yeah.
That mentality is what he should.
If it's the same, why would you change it?
Right.
So yeah, it's not really a different direction. The things they changed, it's because you'd believe it playing a video game,
Mm-hmm.
but you watch it on TV, like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So the way everything is unfolding,
You're talking about like the spores
yeah,
versus the fungus, yeah.
yeah. And I mean it is still fungus,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's really good. If you have never played Last of Us, don't even worry. Watch the show. It's a great HBO show. Straight up,
Dude, and episode 3 just like
I don't want to say anything about it besides like, wow, how did they do that? Like,
dude, I was blown away. I was blown away because I did not expect them to go that way at all.
yeah,
Like there was a very slight hint to it in the game, and then seeing it like realized and really
changed.
Yeah.
Better.
Oh
though.
yeah, for
the
sure.
way the game was kind of like, eh.
Yeah, but in this there was one point in the episode where I was like, are they gonna do that? And they did it. And it landed and it just stuck so well, dude.
Yeah.
And seeing Ron Swanson in like a serious role, but still essentially being Ron Swanson
Yeah.
was so cool, dude. Nick Offerman is just, that guy's a legend. He's a legend. I want to see him in more serious stuff. I hear him in that Devs show about that video game.
Oh,
company.
yeah.
He is very good. But
Yeah, I got to watch that.
yeah, me too. But
It's on Hulu, right?
it's a Hulu original or something.
Yeah.
But I am absolutely blown away by this show.
Yeah.
I did not expect this. I expected it to be good. But I did not expect. I think I'm liking it more than the game.
Have you played the first game all the way through, though?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times.
Oh.
At this point.
Now that I'm playing it more, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
Gameplay still kind of sucks. But like,
But it's Naughty Dog. You know, like,
but you're playing and you're like, man, I understand.
Yeah.
It's very good.
and it's crazy because when that game came out, we all were like, the Uncharted guys are doing a zombie game. Come on. Walking Dead is already outplayed at this point.
But
It's not.
Someone
It's not
said episode 3 is what Walking Dead has been trying to do for 10 years.
For sure. For sure. I want them to just take snippets of people in this world to see how people react.
Yeah, because people were begging for that, and they
did
got a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, it's a really good show. Kimmy's loving it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I wanted to like play. And I honestly, I wish I just played Last of Us and put God of War on hold. I thought God of War would get spoiled. No one's
spoiling it.
People love it too.
Yeah.
But it just like, we don't, it's just there.
I have a feeling it's because it's so long.
It's very long.
Yeah. Since it's so long, there's not a lot of people who are actually finishing it in the wild.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's fine because there's still, is it 9 episodes or 10?
9.
So there's still 6 more I could watch with Kimmy.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I watch it with her because it's like our worlds are like bridged a little bit with the games and movies and TV. So it's like fun to kind of bond over that.
Yeah.
We definitely both cried.
Dude.
I teared up. I didn't like cry. It's okay to cry.
Yeah.
But like totally.
That is
It's like, jeez.
a beautiful love story.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Up.
Yeah, the Last of Up.
Yeah.
I said it and then I saw someone make a meme.
Oh,
but
really?
Guys, if you're not watching Last of Us, you really should. Everyone's loving it, and for good reason. And it's just, and even if you like, you see something like, why are they do? You'll get it by the end. It's
so.
Well, you know what
they might even change.
I don't think so, because they're still gonna.
Do you know the ending?
No.
Okay.
But there's like, the second game. There's gonna be factions with more stories.
Yeah.
But Neil Druckmann said, so Last of Us Part 3 is not confirmed.
It's not.
Because they're doing a lot of story stuff in the new factions.
Yeah.
But he said his whole thing is The Last of Us is a story about love. I'm like, okay, I get it. So
I'm like legitimately happy for him because.
Although, did you hear about Bruce Straley?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
I don't think that's his fault. That's a
Neil Druckmann?
Yeah, that's a PlayStation.
Yeah, those are legalities.
Yeah.
At that point, but
But shout out to Bruce Straley, who did co-create The Last of Us, and he's more of a designer and artist. So he did a lot of that world building.
And Neil Druckmann's the writer.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So they did all that together. So whatever happened was, I think
he just left Naughty Dog, right?
Yeah, because Naughty Dog got it was super stressful.
Yeah. That's a rough job.
Yeah.
We won the quadruple A studio of Sony.
Yeah.
But Neil Druckmann's life, I think, is gonna just be changed completely after this. He's gonna be a director. I think he's gonna be directing live action at this point.
But I think he likes
doing the video game. He's a nerd, dude. That's the cool part about it. He's a freaking nerd.
Dude, you know where he started?
Where?
QA at Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
That's the guys.
Cool.
QA, quality assurance, in video games is the bottom job.
You're testing.
Working for the company, not like you're the janitor in the building or whatever. Shout out to the janitors.
Yeah.
Good job. But he was bottom rung, and he is the co-lead of the studio.
That's insane.
I don't know how they have two leads, but whatever.
There's a picture of him with Elijah Wood. I think I sent it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where he's at E3, he's just like, yeah, like I'm this Frodo.
What throws me off every time I see Neil Druckmann, he had the hair.
He had the long hair
for so long,
yeah.
and now he's all like,
high and tight.
Yeah. But yeah, I think because Colin has said this about Hideo Kojima when he's like, oh, I want to make a movie. It's like, dude, you're doing better than movies.
You are.
And video games, money wise, bigger than movies. Game Awards, bigger than the Oscars.
Yeah.
In terms of viewership. And the final episode of Last of Us is airing on the same night as the Oscars. And I replied to give me good night, sweet prince. Let's kill the Oscars.
I can't wait to watch more. I'm glad it's not being binged. I'm glad.
Oh, yeah. No, that would suck.
I love this interim conversation that we all have.
Yeah.
I love listening to Sacred Symbols every week now. They're plus for Last of Us.
Should I? They're not spoiling the game while doing that.
Okay,
right?
so I usually listen to Sacred Symbols and Kind of Funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Kind of Funny is spoiling 1 and 2. Sacred Symbols is spoiling 1.
Like they've talked about the end of the game already.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
you can't listen to it.
Okay,
but
I'll listen to it later.
I can't listen to Kind of Funnies because I haven't finished the second one. But I have finished the first one, so I'm listening to it.
I have a vague idea what happened in the second one, and I'm like, whatever. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much because it's the whole
story.
Oh yeah, and people are like, well, why are you trying to play the game first? I'm like, you can't go back and play the game if you know the story. That's the whole point of the game. It's not a fun game.
Yeah,
you know, if I found out what happened the end of God of War, I would be sad. But like, part of God of War is like
it's gameplay.
Kratos just like, rah, and then you're just killing people. You know, it's like. Not people, but whatever. It's so, yeah. It's a great show. I'm glad I'm caught up with it. I'm
glad you are too.
I'm gonna try to finish the game in the next, before the end of next week. Let's say, because I think I'll get pretty close. Like, I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I should play at least 2 hours a day, get through it. So
shout out to Marlene, same actress.
Oh yeah, that was
freaking cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but rest in peace, the voice actor of Tess.
Tess, yeah.
Dude, she looks just like Tess.
And she did the mocap.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess because she was sick, but I think she could have played the part.
She could have.
If things were different. This Tess, there's something missing from this Tess,
my mom's watching Last of Us, too.
We're back. We're back because Rain had to cut on us.
I put 3:13 p.m. Come on. 3:14.
Oh, it's you'll find it.
Yeah, I will.
You just end it. My mom is watching Last of Us. Yeah.
And it is just custom. We're back.
Oh man.
But shout out really quick. I don't want to spend because we were 3 hours in. But I think I have one of the best games I've ever played ever. I'm playing through it right now. It's called Chained Echoes. It's an indie turn-based JRPG made by one person. And it's seriously one of the greatest games.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this.
Yeah, it came out last month. And I just stumbled upon it on Steam. And it didn't even have that many reviews, but it is phenomenal. I cannot get enough of this game.
You're Neon White?
Dude, I beat Neon White.
Oh.
6 months ago.
I was going to say, that's all you.
Yeah, it's drum and bass and anime. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, good stuff. So, finally, Rain, what time is it?
It's
pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. As always, what is the best food you ate this week?
Yesterday, I decided I was going to make a dinner from scratch. And that just means me making a sauce from scratch, essentially. But I made I learned and made orange chicken. I learned how to make the orange sauce from orange juice and orange zest, and it was the best orange chicken I've ever eaten in my life.
Was it crispy or was it like a?
I baked it. But
did it have breading or no?
So the breading was a mixture of cornstarch and egg.
Okay.
But I fried it before I put it in the oven, so it was crispy. But dude, it was amazing. Like I ate it and I was like, whoa, I am impressed with myself right now. Best drink. You know what? I'm giving it to this because I don't think I've ever given it to this before. The cold brew.
It's called a Frosty Chino.
Frosty Chino, yeah. It's
not frosty.
No, they literally. I've seen them make.
I thought it'd be thick though.
It's pretty thick, dude.
Yeah, I've had it. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? I love this
chocolate Frosty Chino.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's just coffee and a Frosty. And
the vanilla one's back, in case anyone was wondering. It's gone for a long time.
It was weird. And my best sweet is my churro gear that I had. That was absolutely delicious. So
nice. So for my food, you would think it was the Hungry Bear Burger.
Mm-hmm.
You would think it was the mac and cheese bites at Topgolf.
Okay.
I did Topgolf. Fun. Long drive though.
Yeah. Where the
Ontario.
Ontario.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun, but it's a road trip, man.
Yeah.
You would think it was the ribeye my dad made, or the ribeye the next day at Arroyo Chop House, which wasn't as good as my dad's. I think I'm not getting steak at steakhouses anymore. Like if I do, it's like tomahawk, like weird cuts.
Yeah.
Or like what I should have got. They're like, we have a New York sampler.
Because your dad makes it.
He just gets a good ribeye from Costco. Dude, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because it's a Weber.
Yeah.
And we put butter on it afterwards.
Yeah.
That's it. No, salt and pepper. So you would think it was pancetta wrapped scallops.
Oh.
But no.
What was it?
Oh, and you would think maybe it's the pretzel pub bacon burger from Wendy's with garlic fries. Also no.
Wait. Is it the Cubano?
No.
Oh, wow.
You would think it's that too.
Oh, my gosh.
So I'm at work. Right? And I'm eating my salad, and Victor walks up. And he's got a little soup and these 4 little empanadas, microwaved, that his wife made. But his wife's Mexican. He's Argentinian, but his mom taught his wife how to make empanadas. And I'm like, oh, what's all right? They're so small because I've never seen them like this big, right? He goes, oh, dude, take one. Like, are you sure? He goes, yeah, I'm not going to eat that much today. Yeah, I took the first bite. Oh, my God.
What, is it ground beef or?
It was. Oh, I took pictures.
Nice.
So
she's Argentinian?
No.
He's Argentinian.
Victor is.
Okay.
And his mom taught his Mexican wife, because she could cook, because her parents cook, how to make Argentine food.
Nice.
And she cooks he said she cooks 3 different meals in a day, like albóndigas, empanadas, and some other soup. Oh, what's the, carne en su jugo? Put the bacon in it.
One of the best Mexican dishes ever.
So he had that with empanadas today.
Oh my God, dude. Carne en su jugo is just,
So here's the outside.
Oh,
he microwaved it. It was still crispy.
Beautifully fried.
Oh, yeah. And here's a close up. Dude, I guess there's egg in it.
Wow.
And meat and some olives.
The olives. Yeah.
Oh, he got the extra olives. So he doesn't even know everything in there.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't. He gave me a second one.
Oh, wow.
He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat all. Dude, I was like, dude, you ruined everything. He's like, what? Why? I'm like, I had the best food of the week lined up, and I just took one bite of a microwaved empanada, and it's one of the greatest things I've ever eaten.
That's awesome.
It was so good.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. Shout out to Erica's empanadas.
Shout out, Erica.
So good. I'm trying to think of what I ate Sunday. I got a quick. Oh, right. We actually went to Earth Cafe because no one was there because it was rainy in Laguna. Nice. Usually there's a line out the door. Got some good stuff. A pigeon tried eating my leftovers. But anyways, the best drink, I had my first old fashioned.
Oh, okay.
It was fine. But that wasn't it. I got a tangerine sour. It was gin, tangerine puree, and some other stuff. Dude, couldn't believe how good it was.
Nice.
This was at this was also Arroyo Chop House. Oh, right. Happy birthday, Kayla Park.
Oh, you went. That's when you went. Okay.
So she was like, I'm gonna call her insane. She did 30 days of turning 30 because her birthday is today, the 31st. and she celebrated every single day. And she was like, I'm doing one thing every day. One of the days I'm going to Disneyland. You and Kimmy are invited, but we couldn't make it. But she's like, but we got to get dinner. I'm like, that's fine. You like steak? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. She's like, I'll drive down to you. I'm like, no, don't drive down from here from freaking Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Pasadena, Arroyo Chop House. And great dinner. This is where I had the scallops too. But, you know, you got to ask people if they like steak. And dude, she ordered medium rare, like steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, tangerine sour one. And they came out and they're like, oh, hey, we have souffles here, but they take 35 minutes. So are you going to want one? And I'm like, well, it's her birthday. What do you want? She's like, I've never had a souffle. Like, you like chocolate? She goes, yep. Because they had a Grand Marnier, but it's like, let's get the chocolate. And so they brought it, a little candle, like fluffy. And the waiter was like, oh, let me serve it for you. So they do the break it.
Oh, wow.
The ice cream and they spread it and whatever. It was very good. Nothing crazy. It's just chocolate. But I didn't eat too many sweets. I had a lot of like random Trader Joe's stuff. Their toffee thing is good. But it was my best sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. It is now time for one last fight. And I had one. And I was going to write it down. But it's between DCA and Disneyland. And I'm so mad that I don't think it was a hot dog thing.
Corn dog thing. No, we talked about that.
But yeah, that's the thing. We talked about the corn dogs.
And we talked about the bread bowls.
Yeah, because DCA does better.
Yeah.
But is there one food between the parks? No, see, like we already know. Dude, I don't even like see churros in DCA. It's like they don't exist.
They really don't.
Okay. Dude, does DCA have... I'm so mad at myself because we nailed this episode in terms of writing everything down. Rain, what's the thing between the two? Hot dogs? We had to pick like a... Okay. What's your favorite hot dog from... No, because Disneyland doesn't...
Portillo's.
Okay. Do you have a sandwich from Disneyland that you think is like the greatest thing? Is it
a hamburger?
A hamburger.
The one that was seasonal, the double with...
Oh, a sandwich, though.
A sandwich?
Yeah. Oh. How much do you like the salsa roja when it's done right?
When it's done right, I really like it.
Okay.
I just have such a bad taste in my mouth.
Salsa roja versus whichever your favorite steak sandwich is. Like there's the award wieners, but then there's the avocado one.
Oh. I'm going to go...
You know what? Forget it. The two avocado and the other one. What's the...
Avocado.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going with the other one.
Yeah.
I added mayo, but it's got to be. I like that chili and the cheese.
Yeah, I like the avocado one a lot, dude. I love that sauce.
I don't like avocado sauce.
I do.
I like it when there's a little bit.
Yeah.
But would you choose that over the salsa roja?
Yes.
I would not. But I've had better luck with the salsa roja, and I love that tortilla soup. But that has been Trammin 150. Who cares about Disney 100? We're at 150. But we will be back next week.
We will. With
another great episode and another great one after that. So we got some great stuff planned for this year. And I gotta, is it this one for 200? I got a great one planned for 200 and for the 4th anniversary. You know, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Everything goes well. But, yeah. Thanks, everyone. With that.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
See you real soon.
Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.